And we're live. All right, so how you getting on, Paul?
Doing just great, man. Having a little sip, watching the fights, hanging with my amigo.
Bit of commentary. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you were available. It's such short notice. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like yesterday, like, hey, or this morning even.
Yeah.
You want to do some commentary tonight? Yeah.
I was banged up too, man. I was banged up. I had a little comedy show last night, and I ended up having beers with my neighbor after probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 Coors Lights or so. I was feeling it.
Yeah.
So it was a cranky start, but that was a great way to kick it off. Have something to look forward to this evening.
Spot on.
Yeah.
So how are we getting on Fractured Soul with a picture of a monkey? Don't I know it? Toby, what's the story with you? Easy. Keeping it easy. Next door neighbor, how are you getting on? And Sketchy Irishman, that's fucking me, man. All right. So obviously right now we got Hurd and Arias fighting right now. So what's the story with these lads? They're both fighting out 160 pounds, yeah. Both men 5'11". Okay, Hurd is 24-1, and Arias is 18-2-1. So,
which shorts are which? I see blue shorts and I see white.
I think Hurd is the one in like the blue and orange. Okay. Well, I'll see when I get up now.
$160 at 5'11" is light, man. That's light. They look a little stronger than that, but I mean,
yeah.
That's
that's what happens when they're cutting weight. Like,
sure.
You know, you dehydrate yourself out the fuck, and then like you just chug a bunch of water, you're grand.
Yeah. So how soon before the fight is the weigh-in? 2 days, something like that.
Day before.
Wow.
Like, look, it was really early day before though.
All right, he's busted up, dude.
Yeah. There's a illegal elbow on that at some point.
Oh, that ain't cool.
Yeah. He's in a combo. You got hit in the face. You turned around, elbowed the guy. So what are you seeing right now?
So it looks like they're greasing up his head, try to stop the bleeding.
All right. I'm at just the beginning of round 3.
Oh, am I ahead of you or am I behind? Let's see. I'm on. It says live.
Mine says the same.
I know it. I wish I had like a ticker. I got nothing. But he's sitting down in the corner. They're cleaning him up. He was bleeding all over his face. The Hispanic-looking guy there, Jesus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you got opened up.
Ooh, right. Do you see that illegal elbow now a second ago?
Just a second ago, they were doing a replay, and I saw the elbow.
I just got to your time again there. Spot on.
Okay.
So now they're squaring off. There we go. Yeah.
Start round 3. That's right in the spot.
Almost easy. I hope you get it sorted. I mean, that'd be rough. Imagine like you don't have a visual of the fight and just the two of us fuckers talking about it. All right, we got some. Man, these are light gloves. These are like knockout gloves.
You got the weight?
Yeah, they're 12 ounce gloves.
So, all right. Now, you were saying that's light because later on, the Paul and Mayweather fight, didn't you say those are 9 ounce gloves?
No, I think, well, I'll check that again, but I think it's 12.
Okay, so that would be the same. But now, why are those knockout gloves? Is that because it's light so you get more coming through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like UFC uses between 4 and 6 ounce gloves.
Oh shit!
When you fight with 16 ounce gloves, 12 ounce gloves, you're punching with a pillow.
Yeah. Now
there's no damage.
Is 16 and like an 18? Are those what the actual real fights are used to? Like a heavyweight championship fight would be 16 ounce gloves.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, to be honest. I'm not the biggest boxing guy. Definitely a UFC guy.
Yeah.
But I just know like the lighter the glove, the more you can do. Because you know yourself, you'd be slowed down by these fucking pillows in your hand.
Yeah. Well, plus you're gonna wind yourself.
Yeah,
You're going to get
absolutely.
tired. You got to throw 10 punches to have the impact of 5.
All right,
Oh,
so in the crazy looking shorts, the blue and the orange, we got Hurd. So that's Jared Hurd.
he's getting worked, Ben. He's getting worked.
He's 24-1, so he's only lost once. 24 wins.
The other guy's 18-1-1.
18-2-1. He's lost 2, one no contest. But you can see Arias over here. He's ripping into him. He's Louis
He really
Arias.
is. He might
He's
get
doing
tired.
some damage, man.
Oh, he's killing him.
Hurt trying to strike back. Not doing very well.
So much body.
Yeah. I know your fighting experience, Paul. You ever receive a liver shot?
No. I mean, probably not directly or known as such. I mean, I'm not even sure if I know where my liver is. I think I have a rough idea. What's that? Just
Whoever
above the
hurts
hip?
in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have you?
Only like not very hard, but yeah, from doing a bit of kickboxing, like, I got a sidekick in the liver, and that shit shuts you down. And in boxing, man, like most of the body shots, that's what they're going for. If you do that, you fucking pause for a second and you're out.
So it takes you right then. It's not like you feel it tomorrow. It can
It'll
shut you
stun
off.
you.
Really?
In mixed martial arts in the heavyweight division, Daniel Cormier, he was the second double champ after Conor McGregor. He got stunned in a heavyweight bout versus Stipe Miocic. He got liver shot, and I swear to God, like he went from his arms up covering his face to literally drop, and then Stipe went in with the combo. Stipe was the new champion after.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is it fucking up your actual liver, or is it just a really sensitive area that?
There's so many nerves in there that it's like when you hit your elbow off like a corner.
Wow.
But that for your whole torso to shut you down.
Yeah.
And it's extremely fucking painful.
It's rude, man. It's rude. Oh, are you watching the replays right now?
I am, yeah. That uppercut.
Man, he got right up the middle.
Yeah. So Jesus, there, yeah, you don't have a visual, because if I did that, I wouldn't have much of a YouTube channel left. In fairness, that's not allowed.
Yeah.
Mayweather or Logan? That's a tricky one, isn't it?
For what now? Someone just asked Mayweather or Logan?
Yeah.
Is it like a real question?
Yeah. What do you think? We were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I mean, all right, I don't know a ton about this, but just as a layman, I would assume that Logan is the equivalent of like a rodeo clown and Mayweather is a bull. So I think this is just going to be a novelty thing where I think Mayweather's real good at making money. And I read that he wants to make a second career out of these sort of novelty fights. So I think he's going to let Logan, he's going to let Paul live for a while just to let people get their money's worth. And then I think he's just going to pummel the daylights out of him and end the fight when he's tired. What do you think?
As I say, weight doesn't win the fight.
Jesus,
it's the fighter. So it really depends. Like you've probably seen yourself, skinny lads, like absolutely hammer, like big lads.
No problem. If they know what they're doing.
If Logan wins, you'll sell me your kidney. Fair play to you.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's not sending his kidney today. So how many people have you spoken with anyone who thinks, and maybe it was just the person who just commented, like, do people really think Logan might walk away with a W?
I've had a chat with some UFC fighters and some UFC journalists, and they think Logan's going to win.
Those sound like legitimate people.
Besides you, a comedian, and some actor friends, there's been like anyone in the fight business is like Logan got it, but like anyone who's in entertainment is like Floyd got it, which is kind of weird to compare.
It's a backward. You'd think it'd be the other way.
Like literally polar opposite. But I suppose, opposite. Yeah, I don't know. You're hardly the standard comic. You're a bit more open.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd call it like I see it. I just couldn't imagine. And the little bit that I was reading today, I mean, there was certainly a tone to the editor's writing, you know, where it was just kind of like, we're just going to do this for fun, but we know who's going to win, you know, like and that was the tone I picked up, and maybe I was looking for that because I assumed, but
Yeah,
dude, Arias is getting beat up a little bit now.
they have 10 rounds. This is the fourth round so far. And again, this is only a junior middleweight bout, 160.
Yeah.
I reckon about the 160 to 180 weight, if you're like a jacked guy, that's probably peak human condition. Because if you ever seen like that equivalent in the UFC, that's where the most interesting and most, I guess, most powerful fights come out of. Because you got the heavyweight, you got some slow fuckers. You got the featherweight, it's two sticks fighting each other.
Yep, I agree. I'm just about 6'1", and the leanest I've ever been was like 170, right around there. And yeah, I mean, and I still wasn't like shredded, but yeah, I mean, you can do it, and still have like some muscle on you. That's the most agile with weight combo. Because yeah, like you said, you get these big guys that are over 200 cut, they're going to be kind of sluggish, a little bit.
Well, it certainly depends, because you can have in the heavyweight division guys at 220, and they can either be jacked or they could be, you know, dad bod.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know anything about Francis Ngannou. That guy,
I've heard the name.
He's a natural 260.
Get the fuck. Oh, I was looking him up. Jesus, what a monster. What, 260?
Scary. He's a natural 260. Like, woo, and jacked. You don't want to take that on. Man, you put him against a gorilla. The gorilla's in trouble.
Yeah. Well, how tall is he? What's like 6'5", 6'4"? Doesn't the UFC cut off at 6'5"? I think I heard.
There's no super heavyweight, but there is it. It exists, but it's never been done.
Okay.
Dana White would be in super heavyweight.
Yeah, right.
He's fucking jacked.
Yeah, no, but he's both though, right? He's like jacked but chubby, or no? I haven't seen him in a while. I thought he was kind of fed.
Yeah, well, you may as well feed yourself. You're that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's worth hundreds of millions, maybe a bill.
He's a good lad.
Dude, have you seen? I just watched this the other night. There's a new Tyson special.
How do you mean?
I gotta look up the name of it. It's a 2-part.
Tyson Fury, Tyson.
Oh no, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Tyson documentary. ABC. Yeah, Mike Tyson. Where are we? Come on. Mike Tyson, the knockout. You got to check it out, dude.
We got some blood in the fight so far. It looks like Hurd's bleeding. Every time he gets hit, his hair, because it's all tied up, it just jiggles. It does a little jiggle. That's how you know he's hurt.
It's a distraction factor.
There you go.
Builds that in.
A UFC fighter did that before. Dyed his head pink. Israel Adesanya.
Just to make you wonder. Just that little bit of distraction.
Just to like freak the guy out. But then he realized like, no matter what I do, someone's going to see my pink hair flopping about.
Yeah.
So I need to. He shaved it all, and then he went into the fight and he won against Paulo Costa. Should have seen Paulo Costa's leg. The leg checks he got.
Oof.
Fair play to him for ever walking again.
Are you saying he may never walk?
No, I said fair play to him for walking after. He got fucked up like.
Dude, you know what always messes me up? Every once in a while, you see like clips of guys who do that fucking like that shin kick, and it just snaps clean. You know, because there's no meat on top of that bone. Like you come in from the wrong angle. Yeah, dude, and then they land on the fucking nub. They just come down. You're like, oh, you throw up seeing that shit.
If that's the clip you're thinking of, Chris Weidman.
I'm sure.
It's only happened in the UFC 3 times, yeah?
Really?
He was involved in 2 of them. He was the giver and the receiver.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Giver first?
Yeah, to who's it against? is against fucking UFC legend, Brazilian guy.
Stubbs McGee.
And Anderson Silva.
Oh, really? Anderson Silva snapped his leg?
Yeah. Well, he gave a leg check and then broke his own foot. So
that even happens in basketball. 4 or 5 years ago, there was a guy, I think, in college basketball. He was just coming down from a 3-point shot. Wasn't even checked. He just came down wrong and just fucking and landed right on the nub. Oh. Holy shit. Terrifying.
yeah, not something you want to get through.
No. But if you get lucky, if you get lucky after, then if it's a clean enough break, then I think it heals pretty well. There was a guy on the Celtics, big tall white kid. Forget his name. We traded him off. Wasn't that great?
All right, so we got back into the 6th round and they're going strong still. It's amazing the fucking endurance these lads have. Okay, a bit of a clinch there.
It makes it tough to know because you see one guy working the other and you think, oh, the guy's getting fucking pummeled. But you might, if you got to watch the whole fight to know if that guy's just conserving energy because maybe he just unloaded on the other guy.
That's it.
And he's just, you know.
It's interesting what Hurd there a second ago. It looked like he was just looking at the ground the whole time when he was punching your man. He looks really sluggish now. Whereas Arias is just kind of, he's going for it.
Dude,
he wants to finish this sooner than later.
Arias is a spring of energy. Is that big haymaker?
Yeah. And next door neighbor, when does the main card start? This is the main card. There's only 4 fights tonight. But the main event starts at 4 a.m. for me. So that's on in an hour and a half.
Oh, I can't wait, man. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah. I had to give myself a nap earlier. I was like, I cannot do this.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Fuck, dude.
Or the commentary in the radio like 80s. That's fucking it, man. That's fucking it. Both fighters are fucking. They're skilled odds as far as I can tell.
Look at those ducks. You see those
Muhammad
ducks?
Ali stuff.
Dude.
Oh, and he went with the double jab in the face, going in for a clinch. Now he just got a massive body shot.
90-degree. Straight bent over. That was
Hurd's
hilarious.
going for the liver shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Arias
He's
working the body.
him. He's working him.
Yep, they're both just flinging haymakers at each other at this point. They want it over.
Arias gets snappy though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's generating the power. Hurd is just more quantity than anything else. But he's eating them up. Like he's lost this round definitely. He lost the last one too.
Man,
but
Hurd wants it.
Look at these close quarters right now, yeah? Now imagine they had the 16-ounce gloves. There'd be no room for anything.
Yeah.
When's
they'd get so
fighting
tired. Now? They'd get so tired if they had those.
Dude, I'd be gone in the first round.
I can't even imagine the endurance it takes.
When is Hasbullah fighting? I don't know. Hasbullah, he's like this 18-year-old who looks like he's 3. He's fighting some other guy who's the exact same.
What's his name?
Hasbullah. Hasbulla.
Oh, here in LA, there's this thing called Hezbollah, I believe it is, and it's like a Jewish private ambulance thing that they have. I'm pretty sure that's
private ambulance.
Oh, no, that's Hezbollah. Hezbollah is like a Middle Eastern thing. I'm way off. Dude.
Yeah,
I'm fucking way off.
To take a peek at him, he looks like a kid. He's 18, and he's doing like his first pro fight fairly soon.
Oh, Hezbollah is a fucking Israeli leader. I'm way off, dude. Hezbollah.
Yeah, man, it's interesting shit. It's amazing, like the kind of fighters there are. Like, they come in every shape and size, and Hasbullah kind of just shows that off when you see him. And yeah, you'd want to see like the super heavyweight division. You could have a guy in there who's 260 and jacked, or you could have a sumo wrestler. So, Starfish over here talking about it. Hazullah Magomedov versus Abdu Rozik. That's interesting because they're both like I don't know, man. What is the proper way of saying like a dwarf? Little people?
Yeah, a little person, dwarf,
Yeah.
whatever you want. What are they gonna do? Yeah. Is
But,
that wrong? Is that wrong? There's a comic. Who
uh,
was talking about that? That's like Tom Segura, I think, was saying. Who cares?
yeah.
That's
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, dude. I talked to him for a second the other day at a
bad.
show. Yeah. I'm trying to look up that Hezbollah. How do you spell it?
Hezbollah. H-A-S-B, like the word has, then bull, and then A. Also, you can see it under my name here. Fucking
Hezbollah.
on the video
Yeah,
version.
okay.
Yeah. How many rounds are we in? We're 7 rounds out of 10, and so far it's looking like Arise is going to win. Arise has dominated the last 4
I think
rounds.
so. Yeah.
The scoring is 56-58 in favor of Arise. So,
but
he's
Arias
winning.
lost the last 2 rounds.
That's,
believe it or not, isn't that weird?
That's really weird. I don't know how he would have lost that.
No, he won the first 4.
He might have had the most strikes, but were they significant strikes? And I don't know how boxing scoring works in comparison to other martial arts.
Is the judgment at the end of the fight based directly on the score, or can it be that you have a higher score but lose the fight? Is that possible?
I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming at this from MMA, and that's all I can judge it off like.
Oh my God, Arias!
You see that fucking flare pushes?
Oh,
Hit him with the liver shot or the ball.
Right. You're right, dude. He's grimacing.
Guy's about to puke or shit himself.
Fuck, dude. Look at the blood on his back.
Yeah.
This makes me want to get in shape, dude. I feel fat watching these guys.
Yeah, I'm the same. Before the pandemic, I was 145.
Really? What are you at now? 210?
I was at 185.
Real? You gained 40 pounds over the pandemic.
I dropped it down, though. That was my worst.
Yeah,
back down to about 172.
Oh, this is about to be a TKO.
Knockdown again.
It's about to be a TKO.
When I was at my best for archery, I was 155. When I was nice and lean. But
there you go.
could do better. I'm only 5'9" anyway, like, so 155 is about all right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't look like yeah, you look good.
I'm not a sumo wrestler yet, so I'm all right.
Yeah, give that a little time.
Okay, still looking good though. Milson, you're a fucking sound lad.
He's got to last a minute 4 here.
He knocked down again. That's 3 knockdowns. Isn't it? Shouldn't that be over?
Oh, you got to lead on me because he's not down yet on my side.
Oh, he ducked down. He didn't really go down.
Yeah, he ducked. Exactly. He stayed on his. Oh, he's all done, dude. He's all done. He's like not even blocking with his hands.
I'm at 55 seconds.
Yeah, me too. I'm at 50, 49. He's dead
50,
on his feet. He's dead on his feet, dude.
Yeah, he's retreating into the back.
I want to see him come out of this.
He's ducking.
He's fighting out. He's fighting out.
But Hurd is just bringing the pain, man.
Hurd might have just been riding him out. Hurd might have just ridden him out. Oh, this is wow.
I put on 40 pounds of pure muscle. You're a fucking sound lad.
Dude, Hurd might have just been going senior on him and letting him wear himself out with some really good blocks.
Hopefully it's the kind of fighting we see with Logan Paul versus Mayweather.
Dude, he survived the round.
No way.
He survived the round.
No way.
Am I ahead on you? Have you got out of the round yet?
No, I'm seeing it. I'm just in denial.
I know it.
Sound out, Milsim. Sound out. Hopefully you can find someone to watch the fight. I'm not endorsing it, but there's many a dodgy YouTube lad who has it up. You could dual screen it. You could dual screen action. How you getting on, Rock Seller? What you do for a living? I assume it's selling rocks.
Yeah, it seems like he sells some rocks.
Oh, look at this now. The body shot or ball shot that ended it.
Wait, what? Oh, I missed it. I fucking flipped back for a sec.
Okay, let's take a closer look there.
Oh, okay. That ain't cool.
He played it as a ball shot, but it looks like it actually hit his tie.
Yeah.
His right
that
leg.
ain't cool. It was belt. It was right at the bottom of the belt. I wouldn't say it's below the belt, but oh man, Hurd's
Like
coming in to
they
end it.
wear cups as well, like so. He should have been all right.
Yeah, Hurd's coming in to end it. Hurd's coming in strong to end it.
He can end it now, yeah. 8 rounds. Look at these lads, man. They're bollocksed.
Bollocksed. It's funny.
Man, when I've like guests on, normally I like go down and that stuff. When I have you on, I just say whatever. And sometimes I wonder what you think I'm saying.
No, I get it. The first time I heard bollocks was when I watched V for Vendetta. And
It's a good movie.
Yeah. And I just remember there was like some like the guy, the dude in the mask was like, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone here or something like that to one of the cops, and the cop was like, bollocks. Like he kind of didn't believe but sort of did believe, and he just said bollocks in this funny way, and I was like, oh, okay, I think that means bullshit. That's our version of bullshit. And then sure enough,
so Hurd is losing at 65 to 68. In fairness, he would need a lot to win this. Like,
dude,
he needs to win the next 3 rounds to win this.
I think he's going to win on the feet, dude. What do you think? I think Hurd's going to be the only one standing.
I think Hurd has won it, but I don't know how scoring's in favor of Arias, because Arias had 3 knockdowns. Like 3 times he dropped, which should be disqualification.
Well, two actual, because I think 3 they would have ended it. He folded over, but he didn't come off his feet. He didn't. But you're right. Like he was like a loose tooth in the last one. Can he do it though? I didn't think he'd survive the last round.
But we only got a minute left on this one.
Oh man, he just took a couple headshots. Come on, Arias. Show us that pep. He's bodying in a little bit, but he's just blocking, dude. He's body blocking. He's like shoulder blocking. Whoa. A little flurry there, dude.
Yeah. But now they're a nice old clinch.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to see the guys in the front there. Like, you got like some bunch of old white dudes and maybe one woman in there, maybe one of their girlfriends. You got everyone there is like a millionaire, or they're edging it.
Fat, full of steak right now.
Oh, how you getting on, Nick
steak
Weary?
and whiskey.
Nick Weary, if you message me on Instagram, I'll give you a link into this. Join myself and Paul. Nick Weary, he's a competitive eater.
Oh yeah. We had talked about him before.
He's a seriously sound lad, and he's jacked. He's a competitive eater who's jacked.
He just had a kid, right?
I think he's about to have a kid. Yeah.
Oh, okay, coming up. Dude, we're going into it. Huh?
Dude, this is going hard.
I'm amazed.
So,
this is the 9th round, right?
This is the 9th round. We'll find out soon if Hurd won this round, but
does it go 9?
I think he's going to lose. It goes to 10.
It goes okay. So there's actually 2. Do you think they can both stay on their feet for 2 more rounds?
If they can, man, that's serious conditioning.
Dude, Arias,
that's serious hard work.
Arias was blowing in the wind a little bit.
Miami, Florida, 81 degrees. That means nothing to me. That's where you cook. You can cook a chicken in Ireland.
Dude, have you ever seen the formula? Oh no!
Knockdown number 3.
Yeah,
and the round just started.
It do 2:48, 12 seconds in.
He has to clean the sweat off the canvas. People are throwing towels at the judge. He's going in here looking like he's a lizard crawling around his tank.
Dude,
who's winning, Milsim? It is officially it's Arias, but I think we're looking at Hurd right now.
I mean, if Hurd gets the TKO, it doesn't matter what the score was.
That's it. And even at that, the scoring is like pretty. It's not done very well, to be honest.
Yeah, it's odd. I hate seeing all these empty seats, dude. Even in Florida. Florida's wide open. I don't think that's a COVID restriction. I think they didn't sell seats.
Myself and yourself should be down there with a mic, just interviewing them after the fights, doing the commentary. Be great crack.
Yeah. The crack? Is that?
I said it would be great crack.
Oh, it would be great crack. Oh, no, dude.
Knockdown number 4.
Yeah, second of the round.
Man, they knocked out Ben Askren in the Jake Paul fight from 1 TKO. This guy's had 4.
Dude, do you see the look on Hurd's face? I mean, Arias, he's just looking like all pouty.
He's a break, man.
Yeah, he's so pissed. I don't know what there is to be pissed about. Like, he fell.
Man, he needs like a big haymaker. Oh, fuck me. He's going in strong. He's getting angry.
Come on,
Arias. That's not what you want in one of these fights. You want to be level-headed. You want to keep it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well-rounded.
Bipolar.
Yeah, this guy. Well, he's reacting the way anyone would after 9 rounds.
Yeah, but I want to see
TKOs.
this Fury. I want to see him get through this fight. I want to see him last.
Yeah, because no one wants the first round knockout. Okay, that was a serious body shot he just landed on Hurd.
Come on, Arias. Show him where you're from.
But Hurd, in fairness to him, he's dodging a fair few of these. And so far the score is 74-78 in favor of Arias, which is ridiculous. They're scoring with 10s. He's had a 10 all but 2 rounds. It's a bit of a joke.
Come on now. Come on. Ooh, he's got him a headlock, bro.
Yeah, that was a bit of an illegal move if I've ever seen it.
Arias, boy, you're struggling.
But not in terms of points, somehow.
No, and I mean, he's coming in with some offense right now. Oh, the suspense of the freezes on the screen, dude.
You could miss the whole thing, couldn't you?
I mean, dude, it's in and out. What's up, puppy?
Talk to the woman or the actual dog?
The dog. The dog. Yeah, puppy. That's my pet name for my girl. No, yeah, little puppy friend here.
Okay.
Dogs.
Jesus over here saying that when I say tree, it sounds like tree. Well, funny enough, they sound the exact same.
Well, even when you were describing it, you were like, Jesus over here says when I say tree, it sounds like tree. Sounds like you said the same word for both.
There you go.
It's pretty funny.
I cut down a tree, and there was 3 of them.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you planted
another. How would you say it?
3. Like throw. Like but do you say throw? Like I would throw a ball?
Throw, yeah.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's it, baby. That's it. I think that's it.
Okay, he knocked down again 5 times.
But it doesn't count because he pushed him down?
I don't know. I think if you're 4 official and 3 unofficial, he should be out. But maybe we'll see what happens here.
Dude,
but look at the nose on fucking what's his name again? On Arias.
Yeah.
It's swollen.
It is.
Yeah.
He's got that pouty face though. It's kind of like he's like, what the fuck?
He looks like what's your man?
His fucking mouthpiece came out. Did you see that? Then he works in a combo.
Oh, that's terrible.
He's fighting, man. He's fighting, but he's going down in between. It's hard to
watch.
Well, but it's a hard thing to see as a combo because he's got the strength to attack, but he doesn't necessarily have the balance to stay up. This is it. Make or break, buddy.
Entering round 10 now.
Yeah.
All in favor of Arias, but looking like Hurd's going to take it by knockout.
I think Hurd's going to fucking pummel him, dude. What do you think?
I think Hurd knows it's the last round, and he has the power. He has the energy. Yeah. Arias is on the verge of passing out.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hurd is physically larger. If he's been reserving his strength for this, then
see how easy Hurd is dodging these fucking hands off the man.
Yeah, and he hasn't gone down once.
Yeah, even more important there.
Hasn't gone down once.
Actually, as you said that, he stumbled over his own foot.
Did, which I want to see him hit the deck once. I just want to see Arias get the satisfaction of one drop on Hurd. Just one.
You know, one thing I hate about the rules in boxing is like how limited you are in striking. You know,
Right.
I only noticed this when Ben Askren was fighting. You're not allowed to do a spinning back fist in boxing. No, that
No.
sounds so dumb. But like, you can't do a spinning back fist in boxing. But you'd imagine anything that you can do in your hands goes.
Yeah,
But
I see what you're saying.
and
And
Ben Askren's
anything
most
within,
famous strike is the spinning back fist. And he's a shit striker anyway. But I don't know. I don't see why it's not allowed in boxing.
I mean, technically, I can follow you because you're talking like you're allowed to strike with your hand and you're allowed to strike the body and face. So
And
if you use
can
the
generate
back
a lot
of
of
your
power.
hand, but it's the back of the hand that you can't use, I guess. Because I mean, you could spin around all you want if you still land with the front of the fist. Come on, Arias. Come on, Arias.
Arias
Come on, Arias.
he just fell down again. Like, come on.
Did he? Oh, son of a bitch. I'm buffering.
I'm at 10:0, or I'm at right now 1 minute. That's what I'm at.
Yeah. I'm at 55.
Man, he's sluggish as anything else. Like, he's falling to bits.
Come on, Arias. Big energy to stay through.
Arias already has 2 losses in his career, but 18 wins. This would just put him up to the 19. He'd be doing well. But for Jared over here, he's got a bit more on the line. 24 wins and 1 loss.
Yeah.
You don't want to make that 2. You want to make that 25 wins and 1 loss.
That's what you want.
Because you're entering that kind of like Mayweather territory at that point.
I mean, Mayweather's 50-0 though, dude.
51 if you count his wife.
Damn, son. I heard he's a beater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's a real scumbag. I didn't know that. Yeah. And
this is like Rocky. He's going the distance. He's going hard.
Dude, I'm frozen at 34. I'm frozen at 34.
I was frozen at 2. Round
At
10
2?
just ended. Yeah.
No way. He stayed on his feet, man. Did we just see Arias win this fight?
Did we just skip forward? I lost the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I did too. Did they feed these guys Aquafina?
Okay.
It's filtered water. It's just piss.
Right now they're hugging. What are you seeing?
No, I'm seeing wipe downs. Oh, yeah. Here's the hug.
Yeah. How are you getting on, Manuel? Yeah, he's like Rocky went the distance. They went really hard. And to be honest, it looks like Hurd didn't even go through a fight.
I know.
Hurd looks fine. Arias looks like he's been through hell and back.
Yeah, but Hurd also didn't look like he was in a fight when he was fighting. I don't think Hurd participated, if you will, on the same level. I mean,
Arias' face would tell you otherwise.
I know. Well, maybe he's made out of fucking putty, dude. Hey! Sorry, fucking dog's barking.
That's what they do.
Yeah. Get over here. Sorry, but I hope that wasn't loud. Sit. Get over here. 5 pounds of fury. Come here, puppy. Come here.
All right, we got some. Actually, no. In the last 30 seconds, there was a 6 knockdown, and it looks like Hurd got fed up and he walked away at some point because of it.
Well, but he went down 3 times in the 9th round. But is it because he was pushed down on one of them? They don't count it as. Is this still a 3 as a TKO rule system?
I've seen it as 1. It's up to the ref if he thinks you can keep fighting. But this ref was like as lenient as I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus Lazaro, what are you saying here? Can't y'all not say name or copyright? What do you mean? Manuel over here asking, how are you getting on, Paul? Are you well?
Oh, I was on the fight. Hey, what's up, man? How we doing? Do you have it so you can see both? Do you have an actual split screen?
I don't have 2 screens. I just kind of like put the 2 of us up on like a bigger portion of the screen to fight in a smaller bit.
How the fuck do I do that?
You can like drag two tabs and change them, like take them off full screen.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see. Yep, there we go.
What do you mean that the names are copyrighted? Like, as in I can't say their names? Of course I can say their names.
Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. There we go.
We're cooking with fire now, baby.
Cooking with fire, bud.
Speaking of Bud, the Bud bar's empty.
I think you're gonna need another. Gonna need another.
All right, so we just commented on one fight. Let's go, baby.
That was a fun fight. That was
man.
fun. That was good times.
This is the thing, like, people sometimes just tune in for the main event and they miss out on these actual like genuine fighters. Logan Paul is not a fighter. Logan Paul is a YouTuber.
Yeah.
His professional record is 0-1, so he's only ever lost. So in fairness, you're disrespecting these actual professional guys who've gone the mile, done the work, aren't getting paid as much. You want to see these lads do well. I was watching some MMA yesterday. Rosenstruck was the main event, but his fight was the most boring, unfortunately, uncharacteristic of him. But some of the fights before him were just so intense. It was a 3-round fight, 5 minutes each round. In the final second of round 3, a guy got a knockout.
Final second.
That's the second time I've ever seen it happen.
Guy thought he was about to be able to grab a seat, collect himself. Nope.
Yeah.
But knockout, like he was out.
Yep. There was one as well, and there was 2 lads. I wrote it down because it was one of the people said it could be the best round of the year. Definitely the best round of the year, possible best fight of the year. It was Miguel Bonza versus Santiago Panzanibo. And I'll tell you now, man, in the last flurry of the 3rd round, he knocked the guy's gum shield out and kept hitting him.
Gum shield.
Yeah.
So funny. You guys use so many different terms.
Well, what do you call it?
We call it a
mouth guard.
Yeah, mouth guard, mouthpiece. Yep. Here we go.
A mouthpiece is an insult over here.
Oh yeah.
I could say your one's a mouthpiece. She does a lot of talking, like.
Damn. All right, I can follow that. But he's raising his hand a little early. So Rias, is he sure? That's how it works? The points are in.
Yeah.
He's raising his fucking hand, bro.
Is yours buffering a lot? Because mine's kind of
a lot.
Yeah, we might switch now in a second.
Oh, now Hurd's trying to raise his hand.
Yeah, man, this happens so much. It's so awkward to lose. Hurd is pissed. Hurd won that fair and square, in my opinion. You cannot be knocked down that many times.
I'm still buffering.
Have a face like that.
Did Arias win?
Arias won.
Wow.
Winner by decision. Not even unanimous. Just split. So some people didn't even have him as winning. Arias isn't his name. His name is Louis Arias, but in combat sports, you go by their second name.
What do you mean the second name?
Well, like if you had like yesterday, Rosenstruck was fighting Sakai, you would use your second name.
Yeah, like
if Mike Tyson is fighting, you use Tyson.
Right.
You say last name?
Yeah, right. So like his last name is Arias, and the other guy's last. Yeah, so I mean that's normal, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a weird fight.
Definitely.
That was weird.
But for the lot, I'm going to take a look at number 4.
Gives a lot of power to the ref. From my mob perspective, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean your mob perspective?
Not like I've been in the mob, but if I were putting on like my mob thinking hat, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be a lot of money on any fight. You're going to gamble. You're going to bet. And then if there's a ref who has this much decision on whether or not the fight goes on, it gives a lot of power to that ref. You know what I mean?
And we were saying those rich white guys in the front.
Dude.
In fairness, they weren't all white, but there's a couple of black guys, a couple of Indian guys, maybe Pakistani.
Yeah. But, where are the Italians is what I want to know. Where the fuck are the Italians?
They're smart enough to not show up.
Exactly.
Dude, I seen this thing on Twitter, and it was a guy like, when I die, I want to have pre-hired like a bunch of Italian guys to like walk up to my thing and be like, "Gonna miss you, boss." Like
I saw that. Who was that? That was a comic. I just heard that too. That was a comic. Who the fuck was it?
I don't know. He was a black guy anyway. I only know from his profile picture.
Yeah.
But dude, that's fucking hilarious.
That
like your
funny.
family would think you're up to all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
make people wonder.
A bunch of Italian guys come up to your grave like, "Gonna miss you, boss."
It's also just funny the notion of like giving a shit what people think when you won't even be there to see it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind
But
of
just
it's just
knowing.
funny. Yo, yeah.
Yeah, number 4 seems to be the better.
All right, so we should punch out of that then.
Yeah, I'm in that already. So
All
we'll
right,
let it
so
go.
what do we got here?
The other one's buffering to fuck. Who is this guy interviewing him? It's like, what's his name? Madeline. Oh no, I can't remember his name. I don't know. He just looks dodgy.
All right, I'm trying to get let me go back to full here. All right, so we want to see you're on live 4.
Yes.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on now. Come on.
So far we're looking at Jared Hurd is now 24-2, and Louis Arias is 19-2.
I'm stuck fucking loading, dude.
Manuel, what time is the real fight? The real fight is at 4 a.m. It's in an hour approximately.
What time is that? Oh yeah, no, 8 o'clock Pacific.
Might be a bit late here, in fairness, because of this fight taking so long. They went the whole mile. Like, this fight took 50 minutes.
Yeah, 10 full.
Manuel asking, how's life, Paul? Are you well?
I'm good. There we go. All right, so let me just split these screens so I can talk again and be able to see what we're doing here. 1 second. I'll be right back in the swing of it all.
Anyone in chat, let us know who you think's going to win tonight, because we're still mixed. Arias is talking some mad shit right now.
Yeah, he is. Thinks he's all bad. I mean, he got knocked down a fucking boatload. He shouldn't be acting all that tough.
Yeah.
All right, let me get us back to us here.
Jesus Lazaro over here thought that was the Mayweather fight. No. Oh, you thought this whole time we were using like code names for them? No. That was one of the preliminary fights. That makes sense now. No, that was so far now there's 2 of the 3 preliminary fights done. So next one is Bado Jack versus Dervin Colina, fighting at 175. And yeah, one guy has an 87% knockout rate and is undefeated.
Wait, that's for where now?
It's for the next fight.
Oh, we got one more before the big boys.
Before the big boys. The little guy and the big guy, yeah.
The big boys, the big fight.
Dude. All right, we'll go off topic for a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Leave these lads to chat. I've seen you were doing a bunch of comedy recently. What's going on there?
Yeah, man.
You just going balls deep in it, like?
Dude, so hard. Balls deep, for sure. Yeah, man, I've been getting up a bunch. I've been getting out. I've been doing the thing that I've always needed to do, which is socialize, just get out and mingle. So I've been hitting a bunch of shows where, like, I'll go just to hang out, just to meet people, meet the bookers. So I'm getting my name out there.
Good.
It's getting fun. And I feel like my shit is firing pretty hard. You know, I had a show. That link I sent you, dude, I watched it after. I'm bummed. It was like a 10-minute set. The feeling in the room was fucking killing. You know, like my girl was there. Like there was a fucking killer set. People were going crazy coming up to me after the show. In the footage, you only hear the crazy laughs for a few minutes. So I think it was partly because my phone was in the back of the room and it was kind of near a wall. I don't know. I'm making excuses, but it was
good. I liked it. I watched it with the girlfriend. She loved it. Every time I'm with the girlfriend, we normally take a look at what's going on with yourself.
You guys are awesome. Well, I'll have plenty more for you.
Good man yourself, because you're starting to run dry at the moment. You're not posting on YouTube.
Dude, no, I know it. And I'm really trying to make the balance now, because before, when it was COVID and everything was shut down, you could only work from inside. So I was shooting from the bar here at home, and then once it became that you could go back out, it got so exciting just to be outdoors again that I went crazy with it, you know? So I've just been out. I mean, I'm out 4 or 5 nights a week, just meeting people and getting up and stuff. So I got to make the balance now. You're right. You're 100% correct. I got to stay with the, in fact, you know what? I'll tell you this. I'll post a video. I'll post it tomorrow. We had a funny thing happen. Chelsea was getting out of the car a couple weeks ago. Gets out of the car. I mean, this is just a freak thing. You couldn't even do it twice. Opens the passenger door. She's holding the dog and she's got the leash and everything. She's holding her shit. We're going to dinner. And it just, as she gets out of the car, her phone slips out of her hand, hits the ground, slides right under a metal grate and down the sewer.
I seen the video you taking that out.
Oh, did I send that? Did she? Oh, okay.
I commented. I seen it on her thing.
Okay. Yeah.
She put up something like boyfriend of the year or something.
Yeah. Ah, shit. You already saw it. Yeah. I got to post that on YouTube just to put it up. Put it on TikTok or some shit. Yeah. It's fun.
Speaking of comics right now, you see Brendan Schaub's interviewing Logan Paul?
Oh, was that?
He just finished the interview right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of him? I don't think he's. I don't think he's okay. But
is he
like top level?
So are there people who think he's a comedian? I guess that would be my response. Is that wrong?
Yeah, UFC fighter turned comedian. I think he's like, okay. Like if I went to a show up in Dublin and he was there, it'd be good fun. But you know, I genuinely, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I'd rather see you at a show than I would see him. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass.
No, I appreciate it. I can't wait to do a show in Ireland one day. I cannot wait. I think that would be a ton of fun. It will be a ton of fun. We'll make this happen. Yeah. We're gonna get out there once we can travel like humans.
But yeah, let's make a full tour of it. Like you want it to be like worth doing. In fairness.
Yeah, well, we would just love to go to Ireland just to hang out, and we'd make sure to catch up with your fine self and the other awful lads over there. But no, it would be nice to pair it with comedy. Absolutely, it would be nice. I mean, dude, it's getting pretty good right now. I think I'm hitting into another gear where it's getting just a little more charismatic with the crowd. I think we'll be able to see some good things happen soon.
You're hoping for it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, working hard. What about you, dude? I've seen some archery photos. You're getting back with the bow?
Getting back to it. Yeah, at this point I have to. It'd be ridiculous if I didn't.
Is it feeling heavier than it used to?
It feels lighter. I have it strung up behind me. I take all.
You've been
I took weight off it.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's the thing. I had long rods on it to stabilize it. Now I took it down, so it's just the pure weight. So with the long rods, they're called V-bars. You know, in the Olympics, you'd see that shoot with like a full weird setup. I took them off because I said it gives too much on me to blame equipment where I should just improve myself, and that's why I stripped it down. It's a bare bow. There's nothing on it now. So I'm competing on Sunday. So I am doing a full course on Tuesday to get ready for it.
So all right. So I got two questions. So to start with the actual bow itself, so you actually add weight to the bow, because I was thinking it was about the pressure needed to pull it back. That's what I thought it was all about.
It's only 38 pounds.
Then that's a constant. You don't adjust that.
You'd be carrying the shopping out of the car. It'd be 38 pounds. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's constant. I can deal with it.
But the weight, you add weight to the bow.
Well, think of it like this. How do I describe it? Pick up a cardboard box. Now put a bunch of shit in it, which is more stable if you're holding it out like this.
Right.
You know?
Right. I see.
Strategically, I add a better grip to my bow, so I just have a better contact point, a more stable contact point. Here's the old one. I'll show it to you now. This is the old one. It was made of wood. It was slippery as fuck. So
it's like a pistol grip.
Yeah, got a custom one made from a lad out in Greece. Shout out to Arcor. And yeah, I just have a better place for my hand to distribute the weight, and then I sort out the weight myself, so it's just as much as I can carry and still be stable. Because you don't want to be holding too much and be tired.
Sorry, hold on one second. My phone's... What the fuck is this? Can't answer that a second. Sorry, my phone is ringing. So you were saying that the grip helps to distribute the weight.
Say that again.
The grip helps to distribute the weight because it looked like it kind of bows back over your thumb. So like it kind of.
Do you want to take that and come back?
We'll see. I wanted to leave a message. It's a real estate agent who I'm working with right now. Just text. Come on. Yeah. Just text. It doesn't always have to be a phone call.
Yeah. Do a voice message, even better.
I
find that handy when myself and yourself talk. I just fucking hold the record button or whatever.
Oh, that's great. No, I like when we do that, dude. I like that. I don't do that very often. I think
I don't do it with anyone else.
Yeah. No, I actually don't. Once in a while, I get a buddy who lives in China, and he'll leave me like, yeah, dude, he's way the fuck out there. And we became friends in L.A., and he lives out in China now. And yeah, we'll do that once in a while. But yeah, pretty much it's just you and I. It's convenient.
Absolutely. But yeah, with this thing, if it's got too much heel, which is like, like this part's sticking out, if it was a flatter surface, the weight be distributed easier. This thing, it's out too much. It's slippery as anything else. So I got a plastic one to replace. It was lower down. So the contact point in my hand was just flush. Because you see on my hand there's a lot of space here.
Yep.
Just get rid of that so I can have it all in my hand. Because if you're holding basically nothing with all this weight, 38 pounds of force on this part of your hand, plus all the weight, it'll fuck you up.
You could get some sway. Can it like rotate if you're not? I mean,
yeah, it could wiggle. It could wiggle. You don't want that, and you can get tennis elbow, because of the shock from the bow. So
sure. Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, this fight's about to start. Sponsored by Cash App for Patreon. What we got here? We got two handsome lads just watching fights go down. That's exactly it. That's what's going on here right now. You think about it'll be Mayweather because he's a reputation. 15-0 doesn't come lightly. His fights, he's earned it. Pretty sure Mayweather's gonna win because he actually fights professionals, unlike Logan Paul, who does crap YouTube videos. I think his podcast is okay, but
Logan,
yeah,
I don't know much about him. I know he's like a sensation right now, like younger crowd.
He's that guy who back in the day filmed a dead body in the Japanese suicide forest.
I thought that was who it was. I thought that was him. So was that his make point? Was that his
That's
launch?
the thing that made him famous, and he apologized for a year, and then grew from it a year later.
So that's wild, man. It's fucked up that it worked.
But you know what's worse? It's people who made it work. Like you could just not watch him.
I know.
Oh, there's Stitch Duran giving him the old touch up now. I've had Stitch on the show before. He's a sound lad. He's a sound book. Still can't believe I talked to that guy.
Who is this now?
Stitch Duran. He's a cut man for Tate right now. I don't have Tate on my list right now, so how the fuck is Tate here?
This ref looks like he's halfway dead. You see this guy? This ref looks like he woke up in a dumpster.
Did someone step in for this last fight? It's Bado Jack, but then who's this guy with him? Oh no, it's the same
someone
guy.
From the crowd. The guy didn't show up, so some guy was like, I bet I could do it.
This guy, Darren here, he had from Venezuela, he's 13 knockouts out of his 15 wins. Jeez, only twice has he ever gone to decision.
Wow. What's his win-loss? 15-0?
15-0.
Oh, Jesus, dude. This guy's a fucking monster.
Have a good one, Milsim. Chat you later. Jesus, we'll see you for the next one. And that's right, Milsim. I'm doing a bit of archery. It's great fun. It's great crack. And Thomas McAuliffe looking at us from the Sticks in Cork. Fair play to you. How you getting on? All right. Let's get the sound going on this again. Okay, so Bado Jack, 30 knockouts, 22 wins, 3 losses, and 4 no contests. So it sounds like he pussies out a fair bit. Let's see what happens here now. But he's ranked 3 in the world.
Sorry, I'm just sending this text, and then I'll be back to
Don't worry about it. Okay, so For anyone who hasn't seen the fight, we haven't started yet. We're just getting the announcement out of the way. It's kind of weird to not see Michael Buffer in there. This ref has the conversational skills of Joe Biden.
I mean, he looks like it, in all fairness. He does. He looks like a
Honestly.
disheveled mess.
Yeah.
He looks like he's been in a few fights. Didn't win. He's about 0-17 from the looks of it.
Dude, there's a lot of guys who you can pay to like take the hit for you like that. Like there's guys who have
Just to beef your record.
Yeah, to beef your record.
Fucking world, dude. What a world.
There's people who are like 12 and 100, you know?
12 and 100. What?
Yeah, because there's a guy Tommy Fury fought, Tyson Fury's brother, and that was his record. Okay, so Jack in the green shorts with the black and Kalina in the black shorts. Kalina fighting out of Venezuela. He's an 87% knockout rate, so let's see if he can beef that up. Jack with a fast right. I just noticed that all those rich people in the front just swap seats.
But this is the same ring, right?
It's the same ring. They all swap seats.
Just to stay fresh, keep their asses.
Suppose.
Keep the blood moving.
Played a game of musical chairs beforehand. Okay, so there's already been a shot to the balls. Nice. Kalina being the receiver.
My neighbor might come down a little bit to watch as well. He's a pretty funny guy. Hope that's all right if he's sort of in the periphery. I'm sure if I were halfway more motivated, I could put it up on my big screen, but this is easier.
Yeah, go for the easy.
Yeah.
Especially with the tech difficulties, like.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck around with it. It's streaming, it's working. That ref is hilarious, dude. He's like a fucking cartoon character.
He is. But Jack is the pair of these lads are way faster than last, and they're both fighting in light heavyweights.
But is this because we came in? We started third, fourth round, didn't we?
We start second round, yeah, late second round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are these guys like little minis? Like what are they like 4'10", 83 pounds? Like what are we working with here?
Both okay. I thought this was pretty funny. I was writing it down. One guy's 6'1". The other guy's 5'11.5". He couldn't just round. No one would let him round up to 6 feet.
I'm 6 3/4. I usually go by. I always say about 6'1". I don't want to sound like that guy who's trying to fucking full of shit. But I mean, come on, it's more than half.
Yeah. So Kalina being the shorter of the two, both men weighing in exactly 175.
Okay, so this is the same division then, right?
Yeah, they're evenly matched as you can be.
Yeah.
Kalina being 33, even though he looks like the oldest of the two, and Bedo Jack being 37.
37?
In boxing, that's pretty old.
Yeah.
In any combat sport.
Come on, man. Fuck, yeah. Because you could be fighting a guy who's 25.
You could be, and you could be, like, man, if you're that age and you're fighting a guy at 25, that kind of power.
Just the endurance,
Yeah.
But you might have some strategy. You might have some real strategy that saves you a lot of fucking curves, and
which we might see from Mayweather tonight. Because I'm pretty sure Logan Paul is 25.
Dude, Mayweather's gonna bend that motherfucker over. So
What if you're wrong? You're. I'm gonna like clip
I
the
don't know.
moment.
What-
If he loses, I'm gonna clip the moment on your face.
What do we? Yeah. What do we do? I mean, like, I'm not a big betting guy, but like, what do we? You know, I don't know. Fuck. If I'm wrong, what do I fucking go on your show wearing like a chicken hat or some shit? Like, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, been meaning to talk to you about that. I want to have you on again sometime.
anytime. You tell me anytime.
Yeah, I reckon you should do more some more press media stuff because you getting back into comedy.
Yeah.
Like it's all well and good that everyone sees you there, but if they don't follow you, you're
know
just that nice. Like
I had a long talk with a booker about that last night. I got to really figure out. I got to build the following now because you got to have the ability to fill seats. You got to have the ability to bring people. Once you have the ability to bring people, then you can do whatever you want. You can travel. You can go around. You know, and
that doesn't have to be many seats either. If you can bring 10 people to every event,
you're really on. Actually, you're really on. If you can bring 10 people to every event, you'll get some time.
I'll start to listen.
Yeah, you know what? And I got to figure out. I got to write a late night set. I was actually just writing tonight because everyone's always like, we want to know more about you. We want to know about you. So I'm writing more about like how, like I mean, I'm a pretty clean cut guy. You know, I put some gel in my hair. I dress okay. But I grew up in my early years in a trailer. Like I was pretty fucking poor growing up. So I may have a pretentious appearance. So anyway, I'm writing a set about being like a wealthy soul born into a poor life. And there's a lot of fun descriptives of what it was to discover what poor is when you're a kid. Because you don't know. You know, you don't know you're poor but the things when you start
makes fun of you first.
Yeah, and you start to pick it up. You know what I mean? Like my parents, it took both my parents to start our car when I was a kid. You know, like my mom had to be under the hood with a clothespin and the carburetor while my dad was kicking the gas and turning the key. I kind of knew we were poor when I saw both my parents needed to start a car. That didn't seem right. You know, there's just little stuff that clue you in.
And now look at you. You live in LA. Fucking most expensive spot on the planet.
Yeah, but I got fucking people pushing carts in front of my place that, you know, live in tents and shit. So, dude, I got to kill a bird coming up.
I was in Dublin and I seen that shit going on.
Really? It's happening over there too, huh?
Yeah, the tents were never a thing until now.
I can't believe it's like a fucking dude. I think this is how the zombie thing starts. You know, like the Walking Dead and all that shit. I think this is how it starts.
Do people talk to homeless people where you're from? Because I was in Dublin this weekend, and every homeless guy you've seen, there's someone sitting beside him at some point, having a chat with him.
That's a very funny observation. It was only what?
It was only dudes. I didn't see a homeless woman anywhere. I went all over Dublin.
But who was talking to them? Was it guys talking to them, or was it white women?
You nailed it in one. White women.
They're so curious, the white women.
Oh my God. You figured out fast.
I've seen it. Dude, I was at an intersection down the street and there was this crazy out of his mind black guy flailing, throwing his arms, screaming, just like telling about his life, just yelling on this bus bench. And there was this curious white woman sitting next to him asking him questions. And I'm like, bitch, he's going to kill you. You got to get the fuck out of it. That guy's out of his mind. Like, you're not interviewing someone like Oprah. You're talking to a legitimately insane individual. Like, your life is in danger. You should use the obvious clues that you're getting to leave and listen to them.
You're not looking at someone mentally stable. Someone doesn't think like you.
Come on.
But that's what isolation does to you, and like that kind of poverty.
Oh, I thought you meant the white chick. That's what makes her so crazy, is to avoid all the clear indications their life's in danger.
Yeah. We're entering round 3 now, I think.
Here we go. What do you think so far? I've been just catching pieces.
Same as. Not as interesting as the last one.
I don't know.
But it only catches up in the mid rounds. Like
it takes a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice right jab from Jack.
Yeah. Jack just looks a little thicker, but so did Hurd in the last one.
And I didn't do much from apparently. But I want you to notice that Jack has chicken legs and Kalina does not.
Is that why he wears flashier shorts that are thicker?
There you go.
That's funny.
I don't know what it is with like wearing giant underpants in boxing. Like the pants they're wearing is just ridiculous. It goes over their belly button and everything.
I know it. Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Because like it kind of hides how jacked some of the guys are. Like I seen Conor McGregor wear the boxing shorts versus McGregor, and I was like, every boxer looks fat. No matter how ripped they are, they look fat.
Yeah, if they've got that big, thick waist on it, you mean, or just in general?
Just the way they wear the pants, man.
Yeah, it's so big. Because only a fat guy would ever wear pants like that in regular life, hiked up above the belly button. That's why. Yeah.
This guy's a little thing. This guy has a thing for the clinch. Which guy? I reckon you're talking about Jack here.
Oh, dude, the clinch creeps me out. Why?
We have to like hugging? When you got like mittens on you like that.
Yeah.
You know, you need to.
Yeah, but he's doing it. Look at this, Kalina though. Kalina's hugging Jack so much. Jack's got his arm up.
Yeah.
Jack's like, this ain't me. He's like, dude, this ain't my idea.
If you seen UFC last night, you would have been disgusted.
Oh yeah.
There's a Georgian fighter, and I don't know who he's fighting. Argentinian. Forget the names. And he hugged him for 3 rounds and won.
What?
At the end of the fight, the Argentinian guy was like screaming at him like, "You're a fucking pussy. You fight like a pussy."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Absolutely.
Come on, that's shit.
Imagine doing like the training camps and everything, and you get hugged, a couple of knees in your ass because you're like from the guy.
Yeah,
it's humiliating.
Because he had the whole time to charge up.
It's not how fighting works. And I love the UFC though. Like even though your man won, he can get fired for being a boring fighter.
Yeah, if he's not going to
draw a crowd, if he keeps doing that, fired because everyone hates to see it.
Yeah,
and fair is square, man. Like it's hard to make a fight boring.
A fucking fight, dude. A fist fight, a full body UFC, MMA.
It's hard to make it boring.
You made it boring.
He hugged the guy, and the guy didn't appreciate it by the end. I was watching with some lads, and they were saying like, imagine like they were doing that, and like you just whisper in the other lad's ear, freak him out.
Yeah,
and, like grapple him after.
Yeah. Tell him I'm getting hard. Creep him out.
Oh,
and if he keeps hugging you, then you got to worry about him.
If he talks back, you know, you're getting out of there. Like,
yeah. Fuck, dude. Yeah, Jack's not enjoying the hugs. Yeah. Jack's like, I got a girl at home. I don't need this from you.
Yeah. So we're in the third round, 10 seconds to go. I think they're both going to go for a flurry here. Yep. Kalina with the body shots. Jack is dodging well. Yeah. They kind of stare each other down at the end.
Do you see how Kalina was lining him up? You know, like he was making contact with his knuckles on the straight arm and then coming in. Oh, there he is.
Mayweather,
dude.
He is 34 pounds lighter than Logan Paul and 6 inches shorter.
What's his height? What's his height weight?
He is 5'9" versus 6'4".
Jesus, 6'4" is pretty big.
But I told you about the rules before we started. This doesn't count in his professional career. Correct. As far as this goes, it's an amateur fight. Or what's the fancy way of putting it? Exhibition. Yeah. That's a nice way of putting it to like not affect your official stuff.
Of course. It had nothing to do with anything.
If he loses, he lost to Mother Nature, not Logan.
Dude.
Like every biological factor you could put against him, he did it to himself. If he wins this, he comes out. No one really cares. Oh, really good boxer, one fight.
Oh, was that a down?
That was a down.
So for the record, that's Kalina. Kalina just grabbed ropes on the way down.
If Logan wins, it's the biggest upset in combat sport history.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you got to watch this Mike Tyson thing because he lost in what I believe was an exhibition fight. And it was at the peak of his career. And people were like, what? Oh, no. Is he sleeping? Is
He's
he
gone.
sleeping?
He has to get up.
Oh, wow. That was unexpected. Okay. Did you think he was getting up?
I didn't. But maybe it's his first knockdown, maybe. But that
It
just
was
means
hard.
Jack's got to close it.
Yeah. And he might
And
be able to.
Jack's favorite to win is Kalina's favorite to win here. So
Really?
this is yeah. This wasn't a good bet if you went for it.
That was his second down in the round, and we got 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. Round 4, 2 minutes to go. Okay, Jack's really going hard. Kalina's going for a clinch to save himself.
Yeah, Jack's getting pissed with all the hugging. Doesn't want to be hug buds.
In fairness, I wouldn't either.
No.
So
You had to fight, son.
they're pretty evenly matched as well. Like 23-3 and 15-0. They're the exact second down. Looking a bit shaky when he gets up.
Yeah, second for real. Almost the third, because he grabbed some rope early in this round to stay on his feet. He's got a minute to go. He's going down. This guy's dead.
He's dead. He has to keep tugging him. Look at his balance. He's about to fall.
No, he's made of butter.
Jesus Lazaro. Has next fight started? Yes, it has. We're looking at round 4, last 50 seconds. So far, it's Jack and Kalina has been knocked down twice. He keeps trying to save himself in the clinch, which might work.
Oof. I mean, he's trying to throw a few.
He's counting him pretty hard.
He's trying to throw a few, but he's just looking wobbly, dude. He's looking stagnant.
Not what you want to see, man.
No. That doesn't look like a 10-rounder to me. Oh,
cleaned it down for the third time.
Oh,
but
that's it.
But
Fight's over.
Jack hit him when he came down.
He's a starfish, dude.
If he gets up,
he just spit his mouth.
No, he's done.
That's it. He wants to go home.
Now, that exact thing is what got Logan Paul disqualified in the KSI fight.
What's that? Punched him on the way down?
He punched him on the way down.
That's some
He
bullshit.
He fought this other YouTuber and he punched him straight in the face when he went dropped to a knee. And
this guy's a bitch.
He would have won the fight except for that. So that's over, and we're looking at Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
Woo.
Up next, ladies.
Woo, baby.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a fight. And Jack doesn't look like he even entered the ring. His face is clean as a whistle. He's all set. Can't even tell if he was sweating.
So in Jack's corner was Stitch Duran. And it looks like Kalina's getting given out to here.
Kalina's what now?
It looked like his corner was given out to him, like they were shit talking him.
Base.
Gone, drop.
Yeah. Tell the same man I said hello. Oh, wow.
It's weird when they get like very few sponsors. So they have like massive thing of Cash App and DraftKings.
That's it. Everywhere.
I'm surprised not like bigger things didn't want to like sponsor this one. Maybe it's just a controversy.
Are there a lot of fights in Miami? Is that a fight venue?
It is now because of COVID restrictions.
Oh, because Florida, they don't give a fuck.
Like you can see there's a crowd back there, but up close to them, there's not much.
Yeah, there's no crowd beyond 5th, 6th row, like that secondary tier.
I don't know what it is, to be honest. Like it looks empty and it looks full. I don't know what's going on.
I think it's full, like on a tight. I think they packed everyone in the first 5 or 6 rows. Yeah, and then after that,
it's a huge stadium too.
What is this? University of Miami? Is this what? Who plays here? Just like might be a concert venue.
Might be.
I wonder if it's the Miami Heat, because that does look like a big stadium. Actually, this could be where the Heat plays.
According to this, Kalina didn't land any jabs.
Dude.
He threw 25, landed none.
Through
His power punches, which
74
are like haymakers, he only landed 17.
out of 74.
Yeah, kind of
Dude,
didn't
that's
do
like
so well.
15%.
Especially considering he's supposed to be a knockout artist. 87% knockout rate. That's his first loss. Noticing some serious losses on this one so far.
Fuck.
And now we're seeing a shitty movie a shitty movie trailer for
What is this
The
shit?
Purge
Oh,
Forever.
Come on. I don't even understand.
So The Purge, if they never got rid of it, fuck off.
I don't even understand how that movie got greenlit. Like, it's just in a good movie, I've heard that like you should only have like one leap of reality. You know, like you only want to have to be like, probably not, but I'll give it to you once. That's just too big of a leap. Anyone can kill anyone. That's a fucking huge leap. Oh, but
that's one of the milder things you can do.
Yeah. Oh, hang on one second. Let me grab store. Hey, get in here, come on. I killed the rye, but I'm making another drink in a sec. Have at it.
I'll have something in it. I'm just hanging out. I'm not expecting water right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in full space here.
So they called that other fight, right? They called the one that just went up. The guy after the 3 knockdowns.
Yeah, the guy got wrecked.
It's pretty. Yeah, he was getting his ass whooped.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
You're on mute, buddy. Looks like James C. Burns is looking to join, so we'll get him in now in a minute. Should be good crack.
Hey, I'm back. My buddy's over. He's gonna stream it from his phone to the big TV, so we'll have it going hardcore over here.
Hopefully, we're still in sync.
Dude, who's this creepy looking guy interviewing him? He looks like
I was gonna say he looks so weird.
It's a weird looking dude. He's got like a Michael Jackson like sport coat with the sequins and shit. Super dyed black hair and pale white skin.
Yeah, kind of freaky.
He's a weird looking dude.
What do you think about this Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul thing? 39-year-old former triple world champion versus YouTuber.
What is this now?
Tyron Woodley. He's a former UFC fighter. And he's going to fight Jake Paul.
Oh, really?
Next opponent.
Let me see who he is here. Tyron Woodley. You guys to go? That was easy.
Tyron.
For him, as you heard him say, he has every intention of moving up to cruiserweight because he wants to become a 3-division world champion. Now, we captured some audio in the corner during this fight, and we.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Is this real time with the one that he's got going?
Yeah, I'm on commercials. Yeah, I think we should be.
Should be all right.
I mean, that's a big dude, man. That fucking. It's a big black guy who professionally fights UFC. He's gonna destroy Jake Paul. Like what?
He's lost 15 consecutive rounds, which was 4 fights, and he's been out for a while, man.
Really?
He was also known for being a wrestler, not a striker. He was one of the guys who brought in wrestling hard on the UFC.
Dude, I mean, look, hold on. Look at this picture, though. Where did I just have it? There was a picture. I don't know, man. I don't care how many fights he's lost. He just looks a lot tougher than this kid.
Well, you're hoping he wins. Are they about to
Yeah.
fight again? Or are we seeing like the highlights just to fill up time?
Yeah, well, are they gonna? Yeah, it's got to be the highlights.
I just seen Delina like puff out his chest. You see that a second ago?
The guy who got his ass whooped, the hype man.
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing, yeah. So they're back in the corners and getting like the, yeah. My buddy was saying that they were showing like the hype men in the corners,
Yeah.
just so we could get the inside scoop on like what they get pumped up with.
God damn it, fight, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a role, you know, like the corner man's got to know what to say to get in your head, get your pump. Oh man,
It's rough to see, isn't it?
what's that?
So it's rough to see.
Dude, I just, you know, like when I was watching this Tyson thing the other day, you see they were interviewing like all the old boxers who used to fight Tyson. Their heads are mush, man. You've heard of CTE, you know?
Yeah.
You play in the NFL with a helmet and you're going to come away with some CTE and concussions. You're just taking open blows directly to the head. As a career,
why do UFC fighters not get that? What, like this? I've never heard of an MMA fighter getting that.
you know, it's because it's too new. It's too
Well,
new.
it's been around since the early 90s.
Yeah.
We got 30 plus years, and we've had fighters who are like in their like 60s.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I didn't realize that. I started to hear about the UFC like early 2000s. I didn't know it was. Yeah, he's saying from the 90s. I don't know. You know, I mean, there are other fighters. Like I heard Holyfield, who beat Tyson in 2 fights, lost his ear. I heard he's still, you know, sharp. I think he was on. Was he on Rogan or someone was just? Maybe Rogan was talking about him.
Which one now?
Evander Holyfield, heavyweight world champ.
I don't think he was on Rogan.
But I think Rogan was talking about him, and I guess he's very sharp. He's got. Oh, Lennox Lewis. Did he have Lennox Lewis on, or he was talking about Lennox Lewis, the British accented? You know, Lennox. He had long dreads. Maybe they're British.
Yeah.
Long dreads.
I wouldn't know.
Look at this kid.
But I know he's some good lads on the podcast anyway.
Oh yeah.
You know, he kept talking about like COVID and all that stuff. So he booked someone from the Who to get on. I thought that was a big fucking
Rogan did?
big move, yeah.
I haven't been back to Rogan in a minute. I need to go back. I've been listening to some other stuff, and so he got someone from the Who. Yeah, I guess I should watch that. Dude, look at all this. This Paul's got quite a life going, huh?
Weird, man. To be honest, just weird.
Weird, but I mean, he's got to be having more fun. You know, plus he's fucking ripped. He's a good-looking guy. What a life. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. He does it for wrong reasons.
For sure. No,
he's always just wanted to be famous.
Yeah.
He doesn't really add value to people or to anyone but himself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's like junk food.
Yeah.
Like
he's making
Kardashian
kid content, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's the just fluff. Just total fluff, like a clown.
That's it.
So it's
I may
coming
not
up,
have
though.
invented it, but I mastered boxing. Mayweather, good man yourself. This could be crazy, man.
Dude, I mean, I just like Yeah, Mayweather's literally an actual boxing master. He's an actual master of the sport. I mean,
He's known as the best defensive boxer alive. And by defensive, I think they just mean like he gets to late rounds.
yeah, well, and I mean, does that mean that he receives the least blow from the hits? You know, like he knows how to like disperse the impact. Like,
dude, if Conor McGregor couldn't beat this guy, I don't think Logan Paul can beat him.
I'd like to see Logan Paul get wrecked by fucking Conor McGregor. How fun would that be?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what this kid's going to be. I think he's just going to be a punching bag for, you know, whatever, however many times he wants to do this.
Okay, so from Jesus Lazaro here, Jer, I'm not sure if you've been asked, but who do you think is going to win? I think the guy who's going to win is the guy who makes the most money, but I think the winner of the fight is going to be Floyd Mayweather.
I think on both levels.
I think
Mayweather's
Floyd.
going to get the most money as well. I think I read he's already made 20 mil, maybe 30.
Power to him. Well, actually, not really power to him because it's up with his wife. Like, that's dodgy. But
Yeah,
just
so
remember, 6-inch height difference and 34-pound weight difference in muscle. There's not a bit of flab on Paul. It's just muscle. So I don't know now.
Wait, so what is this Mayweather stuff? I mean, I'm sure it's dark. We don't have to get too far into it, but it's like a known thing that he roughed up his wife. Is it like an ongoing thing? Was it like a?
I think it was ongoing.
Wow.
Not
like
not a
one
weird
time it's
situation.
excusable, but like you know.
Yeah, but
Just
there's a
curious.
difference between like constant versus one time.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I take it they're not together anymore.
I don't know, to be honest. He owns a strip club, so I don't know if they're together.
Oh, it's a strip club. It's getting there. We're
I
getting
only
there.
found out he owned one because of this a second ago. Like, he had one. He said like he invested in a gentleman's club. Like, yeah,
Why not? Why not?
good mind yourself.
He I was looking up his worth today, and it says like I saw like 450 seemed to be the consistent number, 450 million. But then he claims that he's worth $1 billion too. It's kind of a big swing.
Yeah, big
3
difference.
times. Yeah. So, but he also said that he made 300 off from Pacquiao, the Pacquiao fight. I don't think so. I think he made like half of that.
Did you see the Pacquiao fight?
It was pretty boring. I think that was the one, right? Like 4 or 5 years ago. It was boring as shit. I was in New York. I
He's
went
a
to
big
a bar.
opponent. He's a big guy
Pacquiao.
to beat. Yeah, if you beat Pacquiao, you're good.
Yeah, Pacquiao.
You're serious.
Yeah, but the fight was fucking like watching paint dry.
It's unfortunate. Such is the game, Paul.
Huh?
I said, such is the game.
I know. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like two professional fighters. Maybe that was the problem, was that the matchup was so even. You know, like they're both so good that they both know how to fight. You know, they know how to block and they know how to conserve their energy.
That's it.
You kept thinking one of them was just going to fucking, you know, hit the afterburners and take off on the other guy and blow him away. And
Unfortunately. What can you do?
I think
it's exactly the same as like your man in MMA yesterday, hugging the guy to death, basically.
yeah, he knows he's getting paid. Why get wrecked? Because also when you get those big names who already have enough money, I think they both are like, why would I want to get my face torn apart by a guy who's, you know, at least as good as me? Why don't we both kind of do this in first gear?
Yeah.
But you start to wreck your you know, value. Just like you were saying, the guy who did all the hugging, he's not going to be invited to fights anymore. He's not going to be a big ticket. People aren't going to watch if you don't fight.
It's good in your amateur career or your very early pro career. If you want to just build up those numbers like Khabib did, like Khabib entered the UFC like 20, maybe 19-0 in professional fights. That was good. And then he managed to just climb his way up and retired 29-0. But I don't know.
In MMA, that's a whole other 29-0.
He okay. You know the whole thing. If something bleeds, you can kill it.
Yeah.
No one ever made Khabib bleed in a fight.
from Predator. Rather. No one what?
No one has ever made Khabib bleed in a fight.
Oh my god!
29 professional UFC fights.
Who's singing? Who is that? Are you getting that? I think my buddy's got a Sooner feed coming from my TV, and we're gonna see it in a moment. There's a guy dressed in all gold.
I haven't seen that yet.
No.
I see the guy who looks like an older version of the KFC man.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders for the ref.
Oh, here's the golden boy.
He's just the announcer. Yeah, here we go. I gotta get that jacket out. I got 2 or 3 just like that. I don't wear them enough.
I was gonna wear that for this fight, but I thought it might be too flashy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to outshine your classic black T-shirt look.
Yeah, dude, I almost wore a cut off sleeves like old T-shirt, but I was like, I didn't even put gel in my hair. I'm gonna look like I'm fucking homeless.
Okay.
Especially if I'm in LA.
Yeah, you don't want to be mistaken.
No.
Yeah.
Paul's comedy's not doing so well. Looks like he's living in a cart doing pods.
Yeah, I'd imagine you don't get dandruff with that black T-shirt.
Man,
I seem to be cursed by it, man.
You better not. No.
Every guy in my family's cursed by it.
I do get it. You just got to be careful of it. You hope what?
Off enough one day that I can pull off sunglasses that are not round.
Yeah, his glasses. You know what they look like? Those sunglasses. They look like the things that you would use at Easter to dunk an egg. You remember those?
Yeah.
Remember the little metal?
To dye it,
You guys do that over there, right? You do like the coloring of the Easter eggs at Easter?
Yeah, you nailed it in one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
So Jesus over here saying Mayweather sounds like a bad guy. This is like the Trump and Hillary election. I don't want either to win.
Exactly.
We must have voted for like these nuts or Harambe back in the day.
Harambe.
Do you remember that when the fucking gorilla died? People voted for him.
No way.
And then there was this guy running, and his name officially was like these nuts.
Dude, I heard that there's this bar up the street that you ever see that those videos that were going wild where the guy was like, got him.
That's him. That's him.
Is that the same guy?
That's the exact same guy.
I wondered.
Got him.
Yeah, dude. That guy, he lives he lives in Hollywood, and my buddy's girlfriend is a bartender at the bar where he drinks all the time. People are always taking pics with him.
Poor bastard. All these 5 years later, like
I know.
He's
like
got him,
and he's not quite right. You know what I mean? Like he's like got issues and shit. You know. So, but I think he's got some money now. I think he's got like a little. I don't know how. I don't know who the fuck pays him, but yeah, he's famous. Got him.
So, yeah, this is. They're going to delay this for the next 15 minutes. I swear to God.
They're going to have to. You can't start a fight early.
It's 4 o'clock.
Especially
If they get ads in, man, they'll do it. We'll get a bit of buffer now.
Yeah, so it's actually to their benefit that the other fight ended early because they can cram in some more ads.
Tell Paul Mac Jones was the wrong choice for QB. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn. I don't know enough about Mac Jones. I want to see what he's got. People in New England seem pretty confident in him. I don't know. I mean, he's a kid. What are you going to do? Like, we're not. We didn't get Aaron Rodgers. You know, we picked up a college kid. You're always rolling the dice. You never know.
Cam Newton hit his hand on a helmet the other day in practice, so he's all fucked up.
My buddy's saying Cam punched a helmet by accident.
How do you punch something by accident?
Well, I don't know. Maybe, you know, like he just fucking stubbed it. Maybe he's during a drill or something. I'm sure. I don't think it was a conscious, but yeah, maybe fucking whacked it. But I mean, Belichick is pretty firm that Cam Newton is our starter. He's said it many, many times. Plus we get Stidham kicking around, but he hasn't done shit. He got some playing time last year. Didn't do anything.
How did these guys? How did they put four fights into 4 hours?
You got to assemble a whole show. It's like a showcase. You know what I mean? You go see a comedy show. You're not just going to see the one comic. You got to have your openers.
But that's entertaining, Paul.
I know.
I don't care that Floyd Mayweather just bought a gentleman's club.
Yeah, I just can't imagine getting paid hundreds of millions. Hundreds of millions of dollars.
You saw earlier they were showing his cars when you were going through his garage, all black, everything. Oh, man. That's like, I mean, that he had probably easily 100 million, 200 million
in cars.
Just in cars in that garage.
In this documentary the other day, somebody made a quick comment, and I'd want to verify it. They said that Mike Tyson bought 200 cars. No wonder he's worth $3 million now.
That's mental.
I know. He had 5 Bentleys.
Cars can be actually good money if invested correctly.
Yeah, if you do it right. I don't know if he did. I mean, then he went to prison and shit, so I don't know. Hopefully they were garaged. All right, so we're. You know what? Fuck, dude. I just realized we're on a delay. I'm stuck. Are you buffering?
I refreshed it.
Okay.
Well, I went back to like the original thing and pressed 4.
All right, I'm gonna have to do that.
Logan Paul dressed up in yellow with a Pokemon card around him. We live in a simulation, man.
Oh, definitely.
This fucker's over here with a Pokemon card on him. This is a joke.
But you're right, though. He's playing the kids. If he's got a Pokemon card, he's playing the kids. All right, so there we go. I think we're almost in sync with my TV. My TV's got about a 10-second lead.
He's walking out with his gloves up in the air right now. No swinging. Yeah.
There we go. Back to split screen. All right, man. I'm getting excited now. So I told you where I stand. And I stay with it. All right. So it's a maximum 8 rounds, right? I'm
maximum 8 rounds. Yep.
All right.
The last 2 we've seen have been 10 rounds.
Right. So I'm staying that this is end of 6. Are they 3-minute rounds?
3 minutes. Yep.
All right. So in the last minute and a half, the second half of the 6th round, Logan Paul goes to sleep. And when I say sleep, I hope he's unconscious, but I think he's going to lay out. I don't think he'll get up. He'll go down and knock it up in the second half of the 6th. Where do you stand?
I think Mayweather by decision.
After 8.
Yeah, we seen with the Herd versus Ari. I think it was Ari's fight. Like, it's not too difficult to get that, and they got the 10 rounds. This is 8 rounds. They usually
that was
fight
Herd
10.
and Arias, dude. That was Herd and Arias. This is Floyd Mayweather, dude, versus guy.
Is Floyd known for knockouts?
I don't know. I really don't know much about him. I just know he's 50-0. I know that he knows what he's doing. This is like you and I racing against a fucking like IndyCar pro or so. You know what I mean? Like, what is this shit? Oh my god! I'm gonna pour another drink.
Logan's hair. He's got the mullet thing going on. And it's in his eyes nearly.
I'm gonna pour a drink. I'll be right back.
Go on. Someone's gonna rap before he fights. And Manuel is saying, I do hope he goes to sleep. Hopefully, Manuel, I get to sleep pretty soon. It's fucking nearly 4 a.m. It's gonna finish at 5 a.m. What about a drink? Please focus on lip syncing. Let's take a look here. Should be interesting now, lads. Yeah, if you wonder what's happening right now and you don't see the visuals, it's two lads rapping or three lads rapping. They're out of sync, so not much I can say, lads. This is kind of hard to watch, to be honest. It's kind of like the Thriller event when there's just people rapping just for the crack of it, like. Something that the sport could do without. And then we haven't even seen Floyd Mayweather yet, so see what happens now, lads. Yeah, I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm seeing three lads rapping, and
Yeah.
it's hard to watch. Man.
If that's what you want to call it.
Someone's asking, do you reckon Rodgers will stay with the Packers?
He seemed pissed, man. He seemed pretty pissed. I haven't gotten an update recently, but I don't know. Last time I looked like a week ago, it still seemed like he wanted to get out. What do you guys think?
I don't follow it, to be honest.
I mean,
Thomas is a Packers fan. That's all I know.
oh yeah.
Uh,
How do you come across that? How does a guy from Ireland land on the Green Bay Packers?
his dad. That's why.
Did he
His
spend
dad-
some time in Green Bay? Like,
He's been to the States. He's only been to Florida. I don't think his dad's been to the States, but he's like, he just ends up watching a lot of BT Sports, and I guess that might have been played on BT Sports one day. And himself and his dad got into it.
BT?
Yeah, I
Big
don't know
Time?
what BT is. It's one of the sites you can get like UFC off. So himself and his dad end up watching random sports whenever.
How about that? That's
Yeah.
funny. Because he was
put out the
traveling.
law for UFC, but it just has all these other things with it, like.
And so he would watch the BT Sports because he was traveling. My hair looks all fucked up, dude.
No, he just watches it because he's at home and like you want to watch sports. Like it'd be like you got two places to watch sports in Ireland, and one is basically only in the British Isles. It's Sky Sports or BT, so that's what he went with.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, wait till you see. Is that Fat Joe?
Did you see his facial?
Was that Fat Joe?
Painted on.
And is that Carlton? Oh, I'm getting like the psychic premonitions over here because we got the 10-second lead.
Yeah.
I think we're
You'll
going to see
know before I
Fat Joe.
will.
Huh?
Fat Joe's
You're gonna know before I am. I will.
drawn on. It's not real. I
T.O.
think it's painted
That's
on.
Evander Holyfield. Which one? Oh, they're not showing the other side. They're not showing the side with his ear missing. Look at Fat Joe.
Fat
Is that
Joe,
shit
man.
stenciled
That guy
on?
looks.
That's got to be painted on.
That's ridiculous looking.
What an asshole. Who walks around like that?
Paul Pierce.
This is a star-studded event, T.O. T.O. is still fucking jacked. He hasn't played in, 10 years? Pro Bowl wide receiver. There's
Evander
Holyfield.
Yeah.
He still looks great. I mean, he looks a little older, but I mean, that's
Jake
the guy who
Paul.
beat Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul with a hat that barely fits his head. Makes his head look like a fucking, I don't know, some kind of Egyptian helmet.
Dude, Paul Pierce. Did you hear the news about Paul Pierce a few months ago?
No, what's up with him?
So Paul Pierce, are you familiar with him? He used to play for the Boston Celtics. The Celtics, as Elons might say. But so
It's really
when
weird to call the Celtics because over here that doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, he was he's maybe a Hall of Famer. I don't know. I mean, he won a championship. Very, very, very big known player. So he had a a commentating career when his sports career was over. He was doing great. People loved him. And then one night, just a couple months ago, he just started tweeting out these videos that he had these prostitutes at his place and just bitches and blow. And just he was like texting bitches to come over. He'll give her $100. Like it was weird. And he had all these girls at his house and a bunch of guys. And they were just fucking partying grimy, dude. And he lost his whole commentating career because CBS can't have that shit.
Is that an OnlyFans hat on
God.
on Floyd?
Is that only? Yep. Well, dude, he's team money. He's team money. Did you see those pics? I was looking up Google Images earlier. That's what he calls his entourage.
The OnlyFans, were you? Fair play to you.
Dude, have you heard what these guys make, the OnlyFans?
No, haven't a clue.
I looked it up one day because the New York Post was showing there was a housewife, 44 or 46 years old. She's good looking, but older. And her husband, and she set up her OnlyFans just to put fire into the relationship. They're just bored, right? She's not even naked. She wears lingerie, but she's not totally naked. She was making $150,000 per month. $1.8 million a year. Per month, she was making 150 grand. And she wasn't even getting naked. Dude, so then I looked up to see what the top earners are. The number one earner is Black China. I guess she's friends with the Kardashians. I've heard of her. I don't know who she is. I know where she lives, but anyway. Do you know what she makes, Black China?
Go on.
$20 million per month. Per month. Dude, that's $250 million a year. Who? DiCaprio doesn't make that kind of money. De Niro, Tom Cruise, like who? You know what I mean? Nobody. Nobody makes money like that. That's 10 times what Tom Brady makes. Dude, 5 times what Patrick Mahomes makes, and he's the highest paid player in the NFL, I believe, $50 million a year.
That's ridiculous.
It's insane, dude. And it's all because she charges $19.99 a month to see her photos, and she has 1 million subscribers. So there you go, $20 million a month, just like that. Just like that.
If it works, man.
But, like, that's the state of affairs. That's where we're at, man. Like, just to show her tits. What a weird world.
You have to be a different kind of lonely to be buying those.
There are people who make money by reselling her shit. You know, you take a screenshot and then you sell that shit.
Yeah.
You know, she's making $250 million on it. But I think some people are just excited to be in touch with a celeb. They just want to feel connected. It's weird, dude. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to a concert, or even a show, like probably a sporting event. They'll sell you a bottle of water, but they won't give you the cap. Have you seen this?
I've never seen that before.
Out here, they do that because they don't want you to be able
dodgy.
to get the throwing weight. They don't want you to be able to throw it because people will throw bottles at the people performing on stage, not because they don't like them. You paid money for the ticket because you want to watch these people. You throw the bottle to hit them, I think, because you want to feel like you caught the attention of someone famous just for a moment. Even in a negative way.
I get it, kind of, but no. I'm going to fix my connection here, and then I'll be back. So just a second.
Yeah. Max, are you frozen, or did you pause it?
I'm frozen.
Fuck.
I'm trying to fix it though.
I'm still streaming over here. I get the black guy. What the fuck? Oh, with the white, obviously. I was thinking it was the guy from the last fight. I thought it was Jack that I was seeing for a second. I was like, did they cut feed?
Oh,
Yeah, I thought they cut feed. No, it was Mayweather. He just from the back angle.
We're going to try a different.
And I should be back to normal.
Yeah. It's funny how they're like greasing up. They like grease up the brows so that the gloves slide off.
Got disconnected for a second. They grease up the what?
They grease up the fighters' foreheads and brows so that when the gloves come in, they just They slide off.
Which is kind of weird, especially if that's what the fighter's aiming for every fucking time. But they're aiming to hit you square in the face, do the most damage, maybe knock you over, get TKO.
Here we go, man. So, all right. Do you have? All right, so you think this is going full 8 all the way through, but there's no judges, so there's no. You can't really have a decision because there's no judge.
There is judging, isn't there?
No.
We've seen judging with the last fights, but there's no official winner.
Yeah. Wait, my buddy says you're calling 3 rounds, but you realize what I read is that Mayweather wants to make a second career out of this, having these novelty exhibition fights. So if you're paying $50 for pay-per-view and he wants to have longevity here, I think he's got to give a show. I don't think you can give 3/8 of a show and expect that people are going to make a habit of this. Oh, fuck.
What are you seeing right now? I'm seeing Logan Paul jumping up and down.
Oh, I had a pop-up. Good, it's gone now. Yeah, I saw Logan Paul, Jake Paul for a sec.
I haven't seen Jake yet.
They showed him just for like a sec.
There he is now.
Okay.
Right behind.
50-0, 27 KOs. Big Floyd.
Was Jake banned? I wasn't aware of that.
He was what now, banned?
27 knockouts. I suppose he is good for knockouts then. Never mind what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, greater than 50%, man.
It's good to see that the sun's rising as I'm doing this right now.
I can't believe that, dude. I
Yeah.
can't believe it. So it's 4 a.m. right now. What, 8-hour difference? Because I'm 8, so you're 4.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I slept earlier, so it's not like I'll be waking up at fucking 2 o'clock in the day.
Yeah. Dude, I used to try and tease Chelsea. She would travel a lot for work. She did a great job. And so I would tease her that the time zones were not in even hour increments. I'd be like, oh, it's 8:17 over here because you're just further into the state where you are. It was kind of fun. It lasted a little bit. It's terrible.
I had to book someone on the show before, and they were in Adelaide, Australia. So it's an hour and a half ahead, or like not an hour and a half ahead, but be like 8 hours and 30 minutes ahead, and it was such a pain in the ass to factor that in.
Stop it! How? I thought.
I don't know. It was something to do with like colonial England. Round 1 just started. Fuck.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. Max, if you don't get it, you can come over and see it. You got it on your phone?
I've got it. It's
Okay.
just I'm having trouble casting it to your TV.
Logan Paul is laughing. Oh, no, he's not. It's just his mouthpiece. Looks like the fucking Joker.
What? Man, this is weird. It's cool to talk about it, but it's happening like...
Yeah.
Okay, for anyone wondering what's happening right now, the two lads are just kind of gauging distance. Mayweather's changing distances, but he is
Paul's
shaky
taking a
as
couple
fuck.
swings. Paul's
Paul's
taking a
going
couple
in
swings.
for... Paul's trying to
Missed.
put power behind his punches, but he's missed all of them so far.
Oh, for 4, 5 maybe?
Floyd is bouncing around like he's on trampoline.
Yeah.
Changing levels like nothing I've ever seen before.
He's jumpy. He's real jumpy.
For someone who's supposed to be like able to go to late rounds, he's moving a lot.
Yeah, you think that's an energy burn.
He's definitely on the defensive.
He's in the
back into
corner.
a corner now. Yeah.
I can't
probably what
underestimate
Paul
his
wanted.
showmanship, though. I can't underestimate his showmanship. He could be putting on a fucking acting show. This could be choreographed for all we know.
Could be rigged.
It
Yeah,
could
no.
be rigged to the bones, dude.
But just pay attention to how jacked Logan is in comparison.
He is. He's. Oh, what was that? What was that? Yeah,
That
Logan.
was such a good defense right there. Like duck into a clinch so he couldn't get you after. Fuck. That ref doesn't even know why he's there, man.
This is so weird, dude. It's so weird. What's gonna happen?
I don't want to go
No.
to bed completely.
He just
disappointed.
landed. He just landed.
Nice one.
Mayweather put that's 2 on the big man.
Yeah. Mayweather's going in for the power, and it's 50 seconds to go. Logan looks way more hesitant now after getting a few hits off.
Yeah.
Mayweather.
Who was it? Was it Mike Tyson who said the famous line,
Oh, Jesus.
everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face?
Yeah.
Christ.
Now, Mayweather's best friend is going to be the clinch.
Yeah.
Okay, what we seeing now?
Wait. No, I must have seen the same. There were a couple. Yeah, Mayweather's like hiding in the ropes a little bit.
First round finish, Mayweather just scouted him.
Oh,
I don't
well,
know.
yeah. Paul's trying to beat his body. Wow, what the fuck? Is this pretend? Is this pretend?
3 seconds to go.
Is this pretend?
That was pretty incredible.
Is this pretend? Dude,
That was pretty intense.
Paul just
That-
got body heavy and headshot.
That just made my stomach sink.
That was weird.
Fuck.
You think Paul could win this? You think?
I think there's a chance. I mean, look at the size difference when they're standing next to each other.
34-pound difference.
You know,
6-inch height difference.
fair.
6 inches and 34 pounds. If Logan Paul wins this, I don't know. I'm gonna fucking
Dude,
turn off life.
The sun will be up. It'll be hard to go back to sleep, and I'm gonna be pissed.
How many beers have you had?
2. Just 2.
Yeah. I'm on my second drink. My cube is a little bit melted. I actually got some kind of cool glasses. I ordered them off Amazon. I needed some good whiskey glasses. They got a nice heavy bottom.
That's nice now.
Kind of cool.
About to enter round 2.
Here we go.
All right.
Paul looks like he's got some confidence now. He's like
Oh god, yeah.
step checking.
But remember I said about his hair and his weight? He's had to change it twice. Like swooped out of his eyes.
He's gonna rub his head. Yeah. Mayweather looks so small. Is he gonna be an explosion in Paul's
And
face?
Look how twitchy he is as well. Like I don't know.
He's not used to fighting guys this size. It's 2 different classes actually. It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. Mayweather, but the thing is as well, like Paul had to cut weight. Mayweather didn't have to do shit. There was no worry of him being over 190. Paul had to cut to get to 190, and then he was able to put more muscle on when he had some water.
Paul only weighs
in the mic.
190. Fuck, he's shredded.
He weighed in at 190, then he rehydrated.
Yeah, he looks shredded. He's even got pretty good size quads there. You could tell.
No chicken legs on him.
No, he's a full size guy.
Only complaint is the mullet.
Yeah,
And he keeps adjusting the mullet.
he does.
And
It's not technically in his eyes though. It's not long enough to be in his eye.
enough to annoy him. So, okay, Mayweather dodged 2 pretty heavy haymakers. Changing levels a lot. He's ready. He's getting ready for
I want to see
some
Mayweather.
damage.
Mayweather, where's your offense, buddy? I want to see him like.
Well, he's known as the best defensive boxer.
and he's not. He's getting hit. But to be clear, they would be 2 separate classes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 34-pound weight difference.
Yeah.
That's 4 classes in the UFC. 5 even.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the difference between the featherweight and welterweight, isn't it? Or maybe a bit closer. Maybe a bit less. Okay.
Dude, he just landed one on Mayweather's chin, I think, on his forehead, actually.
Forehead or chin, big difference.
Yeah, I know. Well, I saw face. Just his glove is the size of fucking Mayweather's head, is what it is.
Straight
That's
shot
it, man.
on Mayweather is a nut shot on Jake.
Yeah.
Mayweather's going to wait till later rounds.
I agree.
But even
Mayweather's
if
going to wait.
If Mayweather lasts till 8 rounds, they don't call an official winner. So he's untouched.
You think Paul's freaking out? You think Paul's scared?
I think
You
so.
know, like if a regular guy goes into a fight, with someone tough at a bar, and you're like kind of nervous, like, oh man.
But
Especially
He doesn't feel like normal emotions as well. Anyway, like he's diagnosed as being like a sociopath.
Yeah, he's got like the Asperger's or something.
I know just that he did like get diagnosed with it, and he did do interviews about it.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
like a known thing that he's like.
The two brothers, they're both sociopaths. Like they don't. Yeah,
That's probably part of their hype.
well, it's a
I
good
don't
way to build hype,
understand
I suppose.
It is. It is to seem like there's something strangely wrong with you. You know, people want to know more.
Yeah, getting a bit of buffer on this, not the good kind.
Yeah, not Bruce.
Yeah, that's it. You figured what I was trying to say.
That's it. I gotcha. All
Right,
right, I'm back.
Reload this.
We started round 3. Are you live?
Nope. Oh, I'm in it now. Round 3.
Oh, Mayweather's crouching and getting hit.
He is so shaky. It's ridiculous.
He's just so little, man.
He's shaking like a shitting dog.
I wonder if he can land the power because he's just smaller. I wonder if he's fighting a monster. Even, what, Jake's getting comfortable, you can tell, because he's got the wide stance.
Or Logan, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what did I say, Jake? Yeah. Oh, I froze.
This is a bad time to be freezing, buddy.
Come on, you bastard. Come on.
Okay, he put him in a headlock.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Paul
stuck.
put him in a headlock right there. That was
I'm
ridiculous.
stuck. Come on. Come on. Bring it back, you fuck.
I have 2 open. Yeah, okay, he's just grabbing Mayweather. He's hugging him.
I'm back.
Mayweather has his forearm to Paul's throat, pushing his head back there. Not how you do boxing. I think one of them are bleeding.
Oh, I'm fucking frozen. God damn it.
So am I, to be honest. I'm just kind of catching glimpses. It's ridiculous.
I'm going to go back and click again. Oh, my buddy's got it. I can hear it. Are you seeing any action over there?
I'm seeing it now, yeah. In a big clinch, Logan is struggling, and he's more so wrestling than boxing.
Are you still on live 4?
I'm on 3. I'm on 2, 3, and 4, and I'm switching between each.
Yeah.
Whenever something happens.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
Mayweather is smiling after nailing a good one on Paul. They're in another. They just keep clinching.
Yeah.
But Logan's going way too hard with the clinches.
Oh, Logan's just plowing him right now. He just pushed him across the whole ring.
Well, so far he's won the first 3 rounds.
Logan?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's just lucky like no one knows the outcome by the end. No one's scoring unless they're professionals. Well, he might have actually been even on this round. But Logan just was talking into your man's ear a second ago.
He got tagged.
Logan?
He got tagged pretty good, actually.
I mean, Mayweather's a tough son of a bitch. I just don't see him.
Jake Paul is trying to coach his brother, I think.
Some shit. I think this next.
How hard are we looking here?
This is gonna go to the distance.
Yeah, Logan got tagged really hard.
Pop him up once he gets
Then
tired.
he fell into Mayweather's
Here he
shoulder.
goes.
Oh, I see the forearm under the chin of Logan.
You see that? Yeah, that one did some
Yeah, he just
damage.
gave a hard fucking block right there.
Okay, he's sweating buckets, isn't he?
I'm still on replay. Oh, we're in between.
Hey, how are you?
You're welcome.
I am. We're on different feeds though.
He's sweating buckets, so he
Oh,
is.
I just fucking closed it by accident.
I know. We're on. Mine's ahead, so I'm trying to like contain my enthusiasm. He's watching it at a different pace than I am.
Round 4. Mayweather comes in swinging. He's clinching pretty hard. And with those clinches, Logan's going to dominate every time because he's got the power behind it. Okay, being separated now. Okay, Mayweather dodged some career-ending punches right there. Okay, Logan got a body shot in, but
You don't want to watch Floyd.
Mayweather's winning.
No, I kind of do. I'm curious about this fight. Who's winning?
It's tough to say, but the size difference is what makes it so crazy.
I don't understand what is happening. Is this gotta be YouTuber?
Yeah, there's some good hits though. This is
Really? He's holding it
I'm
up.
frozen again.
Wow.
Dude.
yeah, this is
What you're on? Which one are you on? 2?
1, 2, and 3 open, like a switch between each.
Yep.
If there's a buffer. Okay. Then a clinch. Paul's doing some damage to the body. It got separated. Mayweather's an expert in keeping his hands up. He did another counter shot. Remember that first one we seen that was like some serious damage?
Yeah.
He just did 3 of those now.
about 40 pounds.
Oh,
Alright, so
he's dealing damage to Logan here. Logan's starting to look in trouble. Mayweather's won the last 2 rounds. Logan only won the first 2. So they're
Max,
half
you
and
want to
half
watch
now.
it over? You want to watch it over? I can't.
Is your feet all fucked up?
Yeah. I'm just starting. I'm like the beginning of 4th round or some shit.
I'm almost at the end of this.
Ah. Yeah, you got a better feed than I do. Yeah. Han, you want to come over and watch?
Yep. Manuel's over here saying that the punching power behind Mayweather is serious.
Yeah, and Mayweather knows how to throw a punch.
Go figure. He's a professional boxer. 50-0.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And he's
Paul
dodging
got
these
him on the
things that
mouth.
would just end him.
Mayweather's taking some hits though.
Yeah.
Paul is so red in the face, and he's just gone sloppy. Hair's all over the place. He's sweating buckets.
Oh, it's a big miss and a bam.
Because he leaned into it too.
He did.
Every time
Laughing, though. You see
Logan
that?
goes for the clinch, he almost ends up with a chokehold.
You think he's laughing? I don't think he's laughing. I think that's his mouth guard makes it look like he's laughing. I don't think he's fucking laughing. I think that dude's getting rocked.
Look at Logan here now. He's stretching out. He's fucked. Mayweather's doing crazy damage to him. Logan's got a jaw. I did not expect that.
Yeah, well, he's huge. I mean, he's a big dude. So we're in round 5 now. I just kicked off round 5. I'm 15 seconds in.
I haven't
What
seen
do
it
you-
yet now. Yeah, still haven't
Did
seen
he say
it.
playing with his food? Is that what he said? I want to see Mayweather just open up a whole fucking can on this kid.
So the combo his ass.
Just fucking open season on his
I don't think
face.
it's gonna happen. I mean, if it does, it's gonna happen in the last couple rounds.
Yeah,
So-
He does
someone's
seem
got
like
to
he's got
make
more
him
to
shut
think,
up.
though.
yeah.
Hmm?
Vegas has Mayweather to win by so far. He was
Yeah,
like a
money
negative 800 or some shit.
1,000. He was back to
Yeah,
negative 1,000.
yeah.
So to make, you know how the money line works, right? Yeah, with minus and plus
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, so Mayweather's minus 1,000 and Paul is plus 650. So heavily Mayweather's heavily favored.
So does that mean if you bet $1,000 on Mayweather, then you win nothing?
If you bet 100,
Oh, Paul is bent over. Paul was bent over. Are you that far yet? I'm at a minute 26 in the 5th.
money line
Not
means
there yet.
if it's minus 1,000, you have to
Look
bet
at 40
$1,000
seconds behind
to win
you.
$100. And then if you bet $100, you'll win $650 if you bet on Paul. He wins.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, he's.
Ooh.
What did I miss?
Oh, he just got decked.
Who did? Paul?
Yeah, he uppercutted. They're gonna show that again for sure.
Okay, I'm at a minute.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Minute 30.
Oh, shit. Which one are you on, buddy?
2, 3, and 4.
Still, okay. Skip
Gonna
it
try
back.
one as well. See which is the
Oh,
first.
okay. Yeah, I'm on one of them.
But dude,
Lactic acid building up. What a strange comment. Oh, Mayweather's starting to get that cocky shoulders.
What are you
Starting to
seeing
get
right
that,
now?
like,
I just see
I'm
around
at
5 ends.
24. Mayweather just looks like he's getting ready to size him up. Mayweather looks like he's getting ready. That's about round. Yeah, Paul is on the run. Paul's on the run.
Paul won the first round. That's it. Like
Yeah,
he's
but
lost 4 rounds.
he ain't worried about it.
Oh my god.
You heard that, Jake? Fucking turd. Logan's beating Mayweather. Let that sink in.
Man, you see Logan bent over like he's dead, man.
Yeah, he's trying to piece himself back together. He's trying to figure out if this was a good idea. Boom!
He looks wrecked, doesn't he?
Yeah, watch these highlights. Are you in between rounds right now?
I just seen round 6 start.
Oh, shit, you already started round 6. He's starting round 6.
Okay.
He's ahead of us.
Okay.
Boom in the bread basket.
Okay, first 15 seconds, it's like they're trying to have a conversation. First 20 seconds, even. Do they know they're fighting?
3 rounds left.
Oh, here we go. We're starting 6 as well. One of the announcers said, I think he's peeing on himself. Yeah, I think Paul's starting to realize that he might be fighting a real boxer. I think it's starting to set in. I mean, I wouldn't rule Paul out necessarily, but I think Mayweather might maybe put on a clinic pretty soon.
Where are you now?
I'm 223 in the 6. Oh, the big body shot. Big body at 223. Right in the gut. Right in the have some of that.
I heard that there now. Someone's saying he's peeing on himself. He's in serious trouble.
I think he might be. I think he might be in serious trouble. This start might be starting to look poorly for Paul. Yeah, the refs separating the hug at a minute 45.
30 seconds ahead, I think. Or I'm seeing round 7 about to start.
Shit.
Oh man, the little Mayweather just bent Paul over hard. Come on, let's just see some fucking hit the gas, Mayweather. Show this kid what you've been doing for 50 fights.
Lieutenant Narks, you're late. What did you miss so far? You missed Logan Paul won the first round and lose the following 5.
Did he really? Is that no? Because Jake said that he was up the first 3.
Yeah, but there's no one scoring.
Oh. Right.
And only one I seen Logan dominate was the first.
There's another body shot.
Second was pretty even. Third was just deciding factor for Mayweather. That was the first time he got that crazy hit in the face and all the sweat going everywhere.
I think Mayweather's going to make sure people get their money's worth. We're in 6. There's only 2 more to go. We get 30 seconds on our end.
Fuck me.
I mean, we're past my call. We're in my call actually, but we got 18 seconds left of what I had said. Mayweather's starting to get a little sparky.
He's got so much more gas.
He's so much more gas. He's got a fucking clue.
Paul, I think he's just too big. I think he bulked up a little too much. I think he's just a little too bulky.
You think he did a couple cycles? Think he roided up? He doesn't look roid big.
I believe if you said he did testosterone, yeah.
Yeah, but what's that? You think so? You think he did?
Testosterone, yeah. Steroids, no.
Little weight gainer.
Yeah. Okay. My buddy here is saying he thinks testosterone, yes, but roids, no. Because he doesn't look roid thick. But yeah, you're right. He had to have taken something to.
He doesn't way too lean and way too aggressive.
You can see the thick neck with the roids.
Yeah.
You can always tell, unless they're like crazy
and acne,
lean, you know, like
acne. They start to turn orange and spotted and shit. Look like a fucking rotten pumpkin.
It's crazy.
I mean, what? The announcers are pretty funny. You guys are silly.
I feel like I'm watching like NBA commentary.
I want to see Paul eat fucking floor.
Same.
I do. Eat
Same
some
page.
mat.
It's weird that he said that considering your name's Paul.
I know. I mean, for the namesake, but you know what? I want to start calling myself something else. Oh, he landed something. Paul landed something. I mean, he's doing some like slap shots. They're like hammer fists, I guess you would say. Well, no.
Round 7 just started for me. Or a minute 40 in the
like
7 rounds.
He's talking shit. He's talking shit to him. He's talking shit, right?
Paul's trying to lean into some throws. He's trying. Mayweather's not getting so far. I'm just under 2 in the 7th.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Uh-oh.
Notice at a minute 25.
Gare's way ahead of us. He's at a minute 25. Dude, come on, man. Really, if people are going to keep watching this shit, Mayweather's going to have to beat some ass.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, he's not going to get a second career out of just fucking doing dances with amateurs. You got to fuck these people up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to. You're the freak. Yeah, but there's only a round left. There's a minute left in the 7th on our end.
This is hard to watch, man.
Yeah.
But Floyd's been dominating ever since the 2nd round.
Oh, we froze. Come on. What the fuck?
It's cool. It'll go.
All right. He says we'll go on our end. All right. So I'm still live. I'm in minute 13.
Okay. Not bad.
Wait.
Last
Just under
3
a
seconds
minute.
of a 7th round.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Done.
Wow. So you made it out of the 7th.
Yeah.
We
This
got a
last
round
one,
to go.
Logan has to get a knockout here, or you got a hard loss, buddy.
Yeah.
This is kind of what I was thinking. Mayweather by decision. I think Mayweather was having some glove problems because it seems they were strapping it back onto him. Logan Paul, like they're covering him with water and ice and fucking, I don't know, they're doing everything they can for this guy, but he's dead in the water.
I probably got so many viruses on my computer from this.
Yeah.
STDs.
Ad block, man. Ad block.
Run
Yeah.
the VPN and just use crack stream.
That was probably substitute. All right, so we're back.
Look at Tracy Morgan rubbing his shoulders back there.
That's Tracy Morgan. That's hilarious. That is funny.
7th round just begun. Or 8th round, sorry. Logan looking like he dipped him in fucking hot water.
He hasn't gone down once. This is a fucking lame-ass fight. This is a lame-ass fight.
We'll see now. We'll see what happens.
Come on. I'm going to be so pissed, dude. I'm gonna be so pissed. For real.
This could be it, though. Like the Paul brothers could be stopped. You know, Logan could be bet by Floyd, and then Tyron Woodley stops Jake, and they retire.
Oh, Jake is the next fight.
Yeah, with Tyron Woodley.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was Paul again. Logan's brother Jake is going to fight this MMA guy.
Tonight?
No.
Oh.
Next time. There'll be a whole other
It's
It's
pay-per-view.
August. We'll probably
in
do something for
August.
it again, but
We're fucking almost a minute in. Where are you? Here.
minute 40.
Fuck me. You know, this is only going to make me want to watch the UFC. This whole thing could be set up by Dana White, to be honest with you, because I want to see a real fucking fight. I want to see some people
You do better.
goddamn land into each other. You know, this is tiddlywinks, man. This is patty cake.
Dude, you would have loved yesterday's fights. Next weekend is good as well because it's Israel Adesanya defending his belt.
Maybe I'll watch. Is it pay-per-view or what is it?
Yeah,
what do you
pay-per-view.
get something? All right, well, if you come across a way to watch. If there were such a thing.
I would never.
I know, me either. This is terrible.
Yeah.
How many people do you think call up pay-per-view and ask for their money back?
I'd say a fair few, in fairness.
Stop their credit card.
Okay. I'm seeing Paul put a lot more pressure on, and he's going for something stupid.
Fraud.
We're in the last minute. This is
Let's
garbage.
see some real
Paul
punches.
almost
Come on. Let's see some
got on a
energy.
piggyback on Mayweather a second ago.
This is terrible. They might as well be making out for what people are getting for their money. They should be in the ring and each have an easel and be like drawing paintings or some shit. Paul made a deal. Oh, yeah, now he's winding up. This is 10 seconds left and Mayweather's not even taking a shot. Paul's just making fun of him. That was terrible.
All right.
That wasn't worth anything.
Good thing I didn't pay for anything.
That was not worth anything.
2.5 hours commentating just for that.
Floyd's going to win off of technicalities. He's going to win just because he landed more blows.
There are no
There's
judges.
no winner.
There's no winner.
It's an exhibition match. There's no official judge.
Lame.
Wait, there was no winner?
No, it's an exhibition fight, so there's no like officiating.
Well-
there's like a ref, but there's not.
Okay, so Mayweather landed 43 of 107 shots. Paul landed 28 of 217.
So there's that. There's that.
So one landed about 40%. One landed about
You're sticking
less than
around. Or you
10%.
gotta run out.
I got to go up.
All right.
I'll catch you later.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. I'm going to make some bread, so I'll bring some.
Please do. That would be great. I'll make eggs. My neighbor. Yeah. He's
So 10% hit rate versus a 20% hit rate in favor of Floyd. That's fine.
Yeah.
Or 40% hit rate. Pardon me.
The thing is, though, what's the hit rate of people who ordered the pay-per-view and feel like they got punched directly in the gut? 80?
Yeah.
Probably 80% hit rate,
Yeah.
I think, on that.
Well, I suppose if you watch the prelims, you feel all right. But If you just watch that thing, you'd be.
I think
pissed.
that was a bad move for Mayweather. If Mayweather really wants a career, I've said it 100 times tonight. If Mayweather really wants to be an exhibition fighter for the sake of pay-per-view hype, he needed to damage that guy.
Mayweather now officially 51-0. Well, unofficially 51-0, or 52-0 if you take his wife into account. Unofficially, but
Damn!
50-0 still.
Oh, weak sauce, man. Weak sauce. What do you think? Do you feel like, is this about what you expected?
Yeah, I said by decision at the end. So
Yeah, you did. Ah, you were living in reality.
I was hoping you were right, because who the fuck wants to see it like at the end decision?
Oh, just a 2-hour.
It's a
hand
dirty
job.
word, that decision.
Ugh. Just a shakedown. Just a shakedown. Damn, man. Well, we watched it. At least there's that. We get to watch it in real time. We covered it.
Fun.
We
Yeah.
covered the event.
So let's see what Floyd has to say, and then we'll call it quits.
Yeah, sure. You still got the I'm stuck on all my. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these guys are fucking clowning.
Okay, Floyd saying he was a good fighter, but he wouldn't last with the heavyweights, because you have to take that into account. You know, he's 34 pounds heavier, and you know he's fighting this lot, and yeah.
Man, how disappointing was that shit?
Oh,
Thomas,
Man,
you sound wrecked.
He's not even
would've-
showing his face. I don't blame him.
man, it's like 4 o'clock here in the dark. You don't want to see me right now, man.
That's funny. That's funny.
Good
Good to hear you, buddy. I'm good, man. I'm good.
It's good.
So if you want to take into account the legitimacy of Logan Paul as a fighter, he lost by a mile to Mayweather when he had 34 pounds on him and 6 inches.
Yep.
You know,
But I mean, you know, like, he's fighting a pro. He might as well have been like taming a lion. You know, like it's like he's fighting a bear, like a small bear. It's like he's fighting actually like a small woodland creature.
a lot to be desired. But
Lots.
Thomas, you're a fan of the heavyweight division in boxing. How do you think Logan Paul would fare out in that? I don't think he'd get anywhere.
Did you hear that Tyson Fury DM'd him and said that if Tommy Fury was to fight Jake, that Tyson would fight Logan on the same card?
Good way to do it.
No,
Brother versus brother.
no, man. You kidding? Man, Logan, the poor guy, would probably die. I mean, he's going up an old Mayweather now, but Mayweather's well past his prime. But to put him in there with prime Tyson, I'm actually afraid he'd actually come out like a cadaver.
Just
Yeah.
figure broken.
Yeah. All right, ladies, we're going to call it quits. That's the whole thing over. That was good fun, good crack to do. We never done something like it before. If you like this, are you watching this in the future? Fair play to you. For fuck's sake. Let us know if you liked it. We'll do it again sometime, hopefully. So take it handy. Good luck. Bye bye.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. We'll see you, buddy.
Yourself.